Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Clickety Clackety Roll to Attackety. My name is James Hamrick. My audio is echoing in my earbuds, and it's bothering me. There we go. Great. Haha. Welcome back. This is my Theros Academia. I'm James Hamrick. I'm an actor, writer, trying to get back into singing and dancing. Haven't done that for a little bit, but I can assure you I'm a pretty good one.
He is a good singer. Definitely.
Not a pretty good dancer. That's true.
I've never actually seen you really dance.
Good. Good.
Because our dancing was all like, go over here,
like
go
show
over
choir
there.
Well, that's the reason why that was is because like if I was the lead in a show, nobody could look better than me. And so the choreography was always just like walk across the stage because that's all James can do.
That explains Wedding Singer a lot to me now.
Yeah, every scene that I wasn't in was like fire, sweaty workout, and the scenes I was in were like...
The opening act, it's like 3 steps to the left, 3 steps to the right, forward,
and in my defense,
forward,
I had to be able to do that while playing guitar.
That's true.
Oh,
and,
God.
yeah.
Anywho.
I had to make sure I didn't hit anyone with a tambourine.
Did you ever? Did you ever hit someone with a tambourine?
I did hit someone with the ribbons during a scene once, because I had a bunch of, it was like an, ribboned tambourine. But that's not as bad. I could regale you. I've hit people with props in the audience before. I could regale you.
You'll never be able to beat Colton hitting someone with a skateboard.
Launching a skateboard.
Launching a skateboard. Yeah, didn't it like hit a baby too? Or a woman with a baby?
It went near a woman with a baby.
Okay.
That was a show.
All right.
That was a show.
It was indeed a show. Anyway.
What's the show?
Anyway, who are you, Tambourine Man?
My name's Wesley, and I am gayer than the dawn is near. And, you can
the
check
dawn
out
isn't very near.
It's not, so I guess I'm not.
You're not that gay.
No, you can check out the podcast that I host on ArcadiaPodcastNetwork.com, and yeah, that's that. Thanks. I'm not used to going first, so I didn't have time to like think about it.
Yeah, I think that was a pretty good summary. I think you did pretty well.
If anyone wants to be my pen pal, hit me up, because I love having pen pals. So.
Excellent.
Okay, Michael, send me your address. We'll be pen pals.
I'll keep it interesting. I'm subletting all over the place, so it'll never be the same.
It'll be really like pen paling in like the 30s. When you send it to different Hoovervilles around New York.
Can someone?
We'd like to thank you, Herbert Hoover.
Can someone monitor the audio? Thank you.
Sure.
Who are you?
I am Miles Phillips. I am an actor. I sing. I do not dance. I write music. You can find me at @metheguy_ on Instagram and on Twitter and on TikTok. And you can find my music, Me the Guy, on all streaming platforms. And that's it.
Now to lease your number in chat. Judgment 63 demands it.
You're welcome, Judgment.
It's good to see you again.
He is my dear friend.
My dear.
He is.
You're friends with a deer? I'm sorry, that was awful.
Oh, dear.
That was horrible.
Is
I'm
it
so sorry.
Bambi? Is it Bambi?
No, it's his dad.
Yeah, it's
Bambi's dad. Is it Ashton Kutcher's character from Open Season? Please say Bambi.
Oh no.
Open Season?
That movie.
I didn't think I'd invoke Open Season today, but then I also didn't think I'd hear the word Hooverville.
You often invoke things that no normal person would invoke, Michael. That's kind of your thing. By the way, who are you, Michael?
Oh, well, I'm Michael. I am actor, singer, songwriter, caterer supreme, conjurer of very specific and niche references. And 2 people have now asked me about this, but chat, the only tank top that I have left today that is clean is the nipple one. So chat, if you really want it, you can have it. Other than that, it's just a plain white
First person to donate bits is going to get the to donate bits or subscribe is going to get get a nipple shot.
I also want everyone to know that someone responded to my like, "Hey, we're doing this tonight" video, and this is the guy that just texts me, Aaron. Says, "You know the question to the answers that I seek." I was like, "What is he?" It's just the nipple one, man. And then I was sent that.
All right, cool. In order to try and break the stun lock that's about to happen, who are you?
Hi,
Yeah.
I'm Regan Teller. I act, I model, I buy a lot of dice. I haven't bought dice in a while, so I'm glad I'm getting it under control because I have. This is just the metal dice. This is just the metal dice. Then I have a small chest full of gemstone dice, and then I've got a big chest that I made into a mimic full of plastic dice. So
you said that like a psychotic person. Just wanted to say, I have a small chest full of mimic dice.
If you would like to contribute to this problem, please send me more money by sending bits and subscribing to the channel. Yes, Wesley!
Thank you, Wesley. All right, change.
Mine was bits for nips.
Bits for nips. Bits for nips achieved.
You cannot expect the gay member of your game to not hit on the hot guy in the game. That is just not.
We're all hot guys here.
We're all hot guys.
Yes, that's true. It is kind of a with Xaine here. It is a sausage fast.
Sausage.
Tonight is brought to you by sausages.
Anyway,
Doesn't matter what
great.
kind.
Great. Cool. And yeah, I'm James. I'm an actor, still somehow. Yeah, that's us. We can start off with a what's it called? A recap. A recap? Can we start with a recap?
Like a good
please? A recap.
A red cap. Don't eat those
cap.
mushrooms.
Yeah. Can we start with a red cap? It's gonna kick you in the shins with its metal boots.
These boots are made for walking.
Now I want a hot dog real bad.
Oh God, it wants me want a hot dog real bad.
You look like the 4th of July.
Oh God.
I hate this.
Don't take away my Norwegian face creams. They're brought all the way
Wesley,
from Norwegia.
next game that we play, whatever character you play has to sound like that.
I have to be Jennifer Coolidge.
You have to be Jennifer.
Be Jennifer Coolidge.
You have to roll a character that's Jennifer Coolidge.
That's a 25. Oh God.
Oh jeez, critical hit.
It's so critical.
Jeez. That's a thick, fat critical.
That's a thick critical. I'm too good at that for like being a 28-year-old man. Like
pretty damn good. It's pretty damn good. I'm gonna make that. I'm gonna make that a goal. Is for the rest of the session. Luinnil has. If you donate bits, Luinnil has to talk like Jennifer Coolidge for the rest of the session.
Oh please.
That is now
We're
Luinnil's canon accent, if you so choose, chat.
Dude,
So what are we doing?
My boss makes me do it at work if he's having a bad day. I have to be Jennifer Coolidge. There's a burger I need now. Oh God.
Oh God. I need a thick, medium, rare burger right now.
It's a well done. Just set it and forget it.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
That's enough for
Where
now.
are we? What are we doing? Why are we here?
West Coast.
We have made it to a rest coast where we met King Bremen.
Made it to the West Coast.
Bremen. Bremen is so many different animals and musical instruments.
You're right. They wish for us to kill the godless one in the Shadowlands because it's just Lion King now.
But it wasn't like, we're having a bad time with the godless one. Why don't you kill it? They were like, I don't know. Are you cool? Go kill the godless one. Then you can be cool. Yeah. And we were like, oh, all right. We want to be cool.
So now we're cool.
Now we're officially cool.
We're officially cool. The coolness has been made. It has been decreed. The coolness. Order! Order! All right. Cool.
Regan, keep going though. That was like the half it.
Oh, right. You right. I didn't realize it was my turn to do this. We had a bunch of monk training, and we talked Aranea into believing herself. Aranea and Savaros joined us for the Killing the Thing quest. Knowles and Mouthman 1.5. Daxos was cremated, and his ashes were scattered along a river. We were led to that river, right?
It's a lake, but yes.
Yes, we were led to that lake, where there were a bunch of magic sconces. And the lake was kind of a portal. So we had to light all the sconces with a bunch of different types of magic. And then there were weird mechanical spider people, and we were like, oh no, because we saw Xaine and Elspeth in there arguing. And we were like, no, they're gonna die. So Micheal jumped in, and then all of us were like, shit. And so we all jumped in. Then the portal closed behind us. These things were ginormous and murderous, and we are all absolutely terrified of them. Or at least Kane and Xaine are, due to our history with spiders.
Everyone was terrified.
For those of you who can't picture them,
I'll actually drag it onto the screen. I just need to find it. Where is it? Where is it? Oh yeah, it's a magic card. So let me just
Johnny yelled to Elspeth before we jumped in that this world is lost. We're the last living things on this plane, and then he shifted out with his shard, and Elspeth got stuck and couldn't shift out with her shard, and we had to protect her until she was unstuck, and then she shifted us, and we ended up back outside of the lake, and she's question mark. And then we looked back into the lake to see what the aftermath was, because Pyramid Head was joining the initiative there. And we saw Meletis on fire. Is that correct?
That was a really fast recap, so I'm gonna do it again for the audience. So you guys, it was good. It was good. So the party found this lake that has the ashes of someone who they need to exhume in order to grab their death mask that they were buried with. They jumped into the lake as it kind of coalesced after doing a puzzle, and they fought this thing that I'm actually showing on screen right now.
In Victoria's spot. That's beautiful. Love it.
Was that sarcasm?
No, I thought it was really cool because she's not here right now, so it's a good place to put it.
It's just gonna be right here. This is our
this is Victoria for the evening.
This is our fifth player for the evening. So they were, and so yeah, you fought that thing off. You got kicked out of the lake, and then you look back in, and you see Meletis on fire. Lysandox, as she's like thrown out of the lake, is going to smash her head into one of the pillars and fall unconscious.
Lysandox, look out!
Alright, we'll leave her. Douglas, watch Lysandox. You're good with cats.
Also, don't go in the water. We need you here.
He dips his toes into the water, like just.
Toes?
Well, his hooves. If he had toes,
no.
His toes. He has
10 toes on each leg. He has a weird toe.
Oh my god.
He lifts up. He takes off his hooves like shoes and just dips his weird feet into the water.
The entire time.
Very gingerly. I'm not playing your mind games today, Douglas. I can't get you out if you go in. What am I even talking about? You could probably find a way to get out. Okay. What do you think, Phyrexian Obliterator?
So, what do you do?
Did she share with us that that what we had experienced was something involving memory? We just don't know whose.
I did a history. I did some kind of check.
You figured that
And-
out.
Yeah, I figured that out, and then I told you guys that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rad.
It was like
Okay.
it was an Arcana check.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. What do you do?
What did we come here for again?
The
We were-
death mask.
Yeah, I hoped his death mask was here.
You know, at first, if at first you don't succeed, try again. I'll dive in.
You just jump in. Okay.
But the city's on. Oh god. Oh god.
Oh god. The city's on fire. Yeah, you just leap in, and it's really weird as you find yourself like reorganized, and you're just walking down a street in Meletis. And as you get in, you realize that the city isn't quite on fire. There's giant braziers all over the city that have been lit on the tops of buildings.
I'll just
I'm
like
going to
look up
use-
to the sky and wave.
You see people. You see a whole bunch of people just dancing, waving, having a fucking blast. It's a party, yo.
Oh, this doesn't seem too bad. I
I-
like parties, and I jump in.
I'm gonna use my full lay on hands pool because I'm on death's door.
Oh shit, I didn't even think about that. I didn't have my character
You
sheet
know
up.
you didn't! No, you didn't!
It's fine.
It's
Oh,
fine.
that's
You're fine.
45 hit points. That's 45 hit points for Kihris, and none for Glen Coco. Okay,
And no-
great.
Fuck you, Glen Coco.
And who are we down? Our healer.
Oh shit, you right.
I have some healing stuff.
I cannot believe that
I have some
Fishboy
healing
is the
stuff,
voice of
too.
reason.
I have some healing stuff.
I have
No,
no
you
healing
right.
things. We should have.
I used my
we should
healing
have healing
things.
potions.
So did you
For
all?
me.
Did you all jump in?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure we had talked about taking a
Yes.
short rest before hopping into the next one, but
We
that's
did.
all bad.
I will let you take
We
a
did
short
not.
rest before you hop in. I will let you do that in retrospect. I need you to do that.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Good.
How bad can this party be?
Everything is on fire.
Make me a history check as you're jumping in, Xaine.
Oh god.
You
okay.
can make it with advantage.
Oh, cool.
Actually, all of you can make this check.
What
Okay.
check again? I'm sorry.
History.
Oh, grrr.
That is a 17.
That is
Just a
20
7.
26.
That is
Oof.
a 12.
I got to roll my new dice.
Thanatos, there's something familiar about this night. Something that fills you with a sense of dread.
Luinnil knows it's
Luinnil.
Lollapalooza.
It's Lollapalooza 2007. Luinnil, this is the festival after Meletis was saved by Elspeth and Xaine from a swarm of minotaurs.
Mm.
You also know, you and Xaine both know that this is the night that Xenagos ascended to godhood.
Do I know where that happened?
Here,
Would I know where that? Yeah, it would like right where we are.
in
Like,
in
I didn't-
town, not like at any particular place. I wouldn't say you'd know
I
that.
want. I'd like
It
to
just-
try and
it-
find
it
the head of the
happened.
party, the heart of the party.
It's like a massive. It's like a massive just celebration. It's like Mardi Gras. There's just party everywhere. Like
Carnival.
but Kihris, yes?
Sorry, this is just a clerical question on short rests.
Drink, everyone.
We don't suffer exhaustion if we use all of these die, do we? What's the rule on that again? I heard
on
it
a
once and it
long
was
rest,
confusing.
it's kind of confusing. So, what's your level right now? Level 9?
Yes.
So, on a long rest, you get 5 expended die back. If you use
Okay.
more than 5, you don't get those back on a long rest. You have to wait till
Gotcha.
the next one. You get half of them back on a long rest.
And
That's the only downside.
Okay, and then each die roll gets whatever modifier you have for that roll, correct? Not just. What I mean by that is like I can roll die and keep adding 3 to that, or for me it's 3. I can keep rolling die and keep adding 3 to that number, or do as many as I want and then add 3. That's my question.
Okay. Let me double check that real quick because I've always just done it automatically.
So, Ben, thank you, Ben.
Yes, Michael. Talk about that while I look at this rule.
Hey, Stream. Do you know anyone who owns a cat? Well, cats still have that part of their... Cats have evolved slower than dogs in that there's still a part of their genetic code that still wants to eat us, and that part hasn't gone away. So if you know someone who owns a cat, you know that they get physically abused at least once or twice a week with the cat's claws because the cat has no affection for its owner. It is not grateful for what it gives. It's not grateful to what it receives. It assumes authority over the dominion it is given, and could care less if its masters die or live. In fact, they kind of want it to die so that they can eat them, which is what they will instinctively do if they check on you one day and you are dead. They will begin to eat you. And that's a lot like New York. New York does not give 2 shits about your well-being, and the way that people talk about how much they love it when I know that they've been spat on by a homeless man just days before and are in dire straits mentally and emotionally, cues up so many red flags that if you heard someone talking about the way that they talk about a cat or New York like a person, you would want them to get professional therapeutic help. So to everyone who says, I adore this city, I think you're wrong. I accept your admiration and for like what you can do and what the city represents to you and what you can do there and the freedom that you have. But the city does not love you back. So living in New York is like living with a cat. It wants to see you dead. And this is very blunt. Know that this is slightly for comedic purposes, but I do believe it. It is going to give you no favors on helping for yourself. And we should stop talking about it like it's not manipulating us every day by smelling trash and seeing shit on the ground every single day.
That was real.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. I feel like I'm 1 year away from getting to that point with New York. I adore it for the very specific reason that it represents a lot of things.
Yeah,
but
and that shouldn't be downplayed in any way.
But like also it's shit stained and awful. Inspiration to Michael for telling it like it is. Yeah, that was pretty damn good.
Just move to Chicago. It's minimally kind of better.
I've thought about it. If I ever have to move out of New York, it's probably where I'm gonna try and go. I feel like I have more friends.
That's fair.
I feel like I have more friends there these days anyway.
If you visit if anyone visits, well, this goes for the people I'm playing with, not the people in chat. They can stay with me, but I don't know some of the people in chat. So. Brett can stay with me.
Awesome. I will let him know that. I believe
But he has to wear his cosplay stuff.
He can wear his Vault Boy uniform.
Yeah.
Anywho, cool. So I think that you just add the hit die, the modifier. I think you add it once.
Okay.
Like to the total.
Great.
No, I mean the opposite.
And-
On every die. On every die.
Oh, great.
That's what I
Okay,
mean.
great.
That's what I'm at least ruling right now, because I'm having a hard time finding it.
Okay, yeah, totally.
Probably should change my soundtrack.
Awesome. Drink! Everyone drink again, please.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm out of water. Now I have to drink my coffee.
I had to drink my coffee. Alright,
Some Lincoln, Nebraska.
we have to stop stacking those drinks.
Son of a bee sting.
Let me know when y'all are done with your short rest.
I am done.
I am
I'm also
done.
As am I, and I'm only gonna use a little of my lay on hands pool now.
Okay. No, if you do another one, Ben, I'm ignoring it. I am almost out of drink.
I am out of drink now.
So we will restock, but not right now. Okay. So you all short rest, and then all this happens. Xaine, Luinnil, you know what night it is. Thanatos.
I look over at Luinnil like,
I just am like,
I'd say that the two of you, Kihris and Thanatos, you notice them give each other a look. Thanatos, you remember being on this street on this night. But
This reminds me of a time I blacked out. I don't remember what happened that day, but I remember I was very drunk.
Okay.
I don't think
you go ahead.
I don't think this is my memory, though. Maybe it's a collective memory.
Yeah, maybe. Because it's tricky to think about whose memory the last one was, because we were the only ones there. But the memory did end when we got sparked out by Elspeth, so maybe it was her memory? Maybe it is collective memory. We could postulate later.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
is that us, Regan?
No,
I
that's
don't
me.
think it is.
Oh, that's you. Where is our
Yeah,
food?
someone else will get it.
Oh, it just got picked up. Okay. Cool. So
I wish I
at this
stayed home.
point, as you're saying, this was a night I got really drunk. A pair of figures kind of walk across the street, not looking nearly as festive. One is a satyr man whom all of you have seen before. And accompanying him is a small child.
Ew.
Thanatos, you're looking at yourself.
What?
And you're looking at your father.
Ah.
Oh. Luinnil wouldn't know then, because he wasn't at the trauma caves.
He was not at the trauma
That's what-
caves.
Yeah.
So
that's where we
you
saw
don't
him.
recognize
Yeah.
these people. Thanatos, you see yourself and you see both you and your father. Your father just like bawling and shaking, and you just kind of holding his hand, like looking around at everything, a little confused. And it hits you. This is the night after your mother died.
I freeze. That's my father. That's me. That's me
Wait, so-
and my father and... Oh no. Yeah. This is right after my mother died. I can't seem. I don't. I guess I blocked this out. I don't remember what. I don't remember this at all.
Maybe it is your memory after all.
The older gentleman is just kind of mumbling to himself. Your father just kind of mumbles to himself, and you can't quite pick up what he's saying. and he holds baby Thanatos very tightly. And baby Thanatos just kind of looks over in your direction and just points at you, Thanatos, as your father carries him down the street and out of sight.
Do we need to go with him?
I don't say anything, and I just follow.
I'll follow.
All right,
him.
we're back up.
All right.
Okay.
You follow him around a corner, and you see that they've been intercepted by what looks to be another satyr, a lot taller, with a beard and long, shaggy hair, who's just wearing some nice beads, has a glass of something in one hand, has a glass of something in one hand, and in the other hand he just opens it, and a whole bushel of berries come out, and he just says, "Come now, this is not a night to cry. This is a night to celebrate. You're alive, aren't you?" Your father just kind of looks at him and just goes, "We have no need of your revels, King Stranger. Just leave us alone." And they just kind of push him out of the way, and he just kind of backs up a little bit drunkenly and just kind of rocks forward. And as he kind of steps into the firelight, looks over in your direction, you're looking at Xenagos.
Yeah, I know.
Are you horny right now while we're witnessing our friend's trauma? I just wanted to touch base.
I mean,
He looks at
feel
you.
like- Oh.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I feel like Luinnil would know this on a more of a historical. I've maybe seen accounts of this day rhetoric rather than actually having lived it, so to speak. Would that make sense?
You were found about maybe a month or two after this happened.
Right.
So you
So
would
to
have
me,
no recollection.
So I feel like to Luinnil, this is very, okay, I've read about these places and I was told stories, but it's probably just a little awe-inspiring to kind of see it.
The Meletis is very
Yeah.
different looking right now. It doesn't
Yeah.
seem as make me a perception check.
Sure.
I just realized this memory would be Xaine and Kane's birthday.
No, it wouldn't.
Oh, this is the time when he took seat. It's
That's
the
a
other
26.
Yeah. 26. Yeah, as you look around, you notice that there are a Crowan military carousing with Meletian military. There's this feeling of great peace, and you notice that everyone is and you notice that the buildings aren't as Meletian in construction. Sure. It's a little bit more a lot of the buildings are more haphazardly built.
I have a great comparison. So yeah. It's like Chicago before the Great Fire.
Exactly. Yes. More actually immediately after the Great Fire, because there's a lot of buildings that are collapsed, which is why looking at it, you thought the town was on fire, because some of the buildings are still collapsed from the battle that happened literally the night before.
So this is a post trauma Meletis.
Exactly. Yeah. I wouldn't say it's as bad. I want to say I think after the Great Fire of Chicago is probably a good reference point.
Sure. Yeah.
But anyway, he turns towards you, and he just goes, he looks very confused as he sees you. And he just smiles and walks towards you with a bushel of berries and goes, "Welcome. I haven't seen you in my town before."
All right, we're tourists.
You picked a wonderful night to come and tour Meletis.
It looks like.
I'm King Stranger. And he offers the berries out to you.
Thank you.
What are these?
Are these good? Are these good berries?
Oh, they're excellent berries. I actually call them better berries.
Oh.
Don't eat those.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Why?
No, sorry, dietary restriction.
Who are you?
King Stranger.
I put mine in a bag of holding.
You may have heard of me. You may have heard of me by another name if you're a little less inclined to be fun, it seems. My name is Xenagos.
I see.
Master of Revels. On this night of pure victory. Doesn't it feel wonderful? I mean,
A victory for whom?
For all of us. For all of us, don't you understand? Have you been living in a cave? We just fought off.
Sure.
We just fought off thousands of minotaurs that wanted to raze this city to the ground, and it still stands. Look at this Milesian architecture at its best, and even the bones of the buildings that fell during the attack serve as brothels, bars, and houses of revelry.
Woods are still standing.
Just so I'm clear, well, I thought Miletus was attacked. Are we in Miletus? We're in Miletus.
You're in Miletus.
Was it attacked by the forces of Xenagos, or was it attacked by
Make
the
me
Minotaurs?
make me a history check.
Okay.
This is like a class detail.
Oh my god. I was not paying attention in class. That's a 7.
You seem to remember it being minotaurs and him having, and he was doing some sneaky shit. But that's basically what you remember about him. Is he was doing some sneaky shit, and the minotaurs were attacking, for reasons unknown.
All right.
Oh, shoot! Sorry, I actually did class research.
Or did you roll it too?
I did not. I just went back in my notes. I did Control F for Xenagos, and this is not good.
All right.
I'm gonna be like, I need to go talk to my friend about his dietary restrictions. Can you come with me, please?
Of course.
And grab-
Of course. And have a wonderful rest of your evening. I'm sure our paths will cross again.
Probably.
Yeah.
He's gonna roll a
Stop
check.
it, you fucking.
He rolls a check,
Get it.
and then he looks at you. He looks at you, Xaine, and he just goes, "Have we met before?"
Maybe in another life.
Make me an insight check.
Oh, wait. Deep. Oh no. Where's the insect girl when we need her? That is a 10.
His demeanor changes from one of pure revelry to one more familiar to you, as he just kind of looks at you, and then looks at the rest of you, and just goes, "Ah. Have a wonderful night." And he walks off into the streets.
Cool. So, from class,
Mhm.
peace now, very good. Other war starts where Acroans and Milesians go at it, all because of him. Tricks Elspeth into killing probably Daxos, and that's why she has to kill him. So we are not eating the berries. Long story short, we're not eating the berries. I
Why
don't.
not?
Because you are horny at the worst times. The man vomits bubbles. This guy vomits bubbles, but you get horny when people are sad for some reason.
I just turned to Kihris. I need to be vulnerable around Xaine more often. Like,
I'm gonna clarify a couple things for you. The Acroans and Miletians went at it after Xenagos tricked Elspeth.
Gotcha.
That happened tonight.
Oh, so the deception occurred today.
Yes.
Whoever's putting all of this together, these have to be memories of Elspeth. There's no way we could have gotten out of the other one if it wasn't her memory. And if this is when she kills somebody, we might need to find her if we can. I might be reading too much into it, but
I mean, that's a reasonable
Feels like a good
conclusion
idea.
to come to.
and it's going to be bad. Whatever it is, it's going to be very bad when we do find her. But Mort, are you okay to keep going? Do we need to follow you still?
I don't know. It's pretty jarring for me. I feel, I don't. Maybe? Yes? Let's keep going.
Okay. So where are you guys as a group deciding to go?
Can we go back to where me and my father, wherever my father and I disappeared to, wherever we last.
You last saw him, he brushed by Xenagos and just went down the street. Xenagos kind of went off into an alleyway to the right.
All right, so we could follow Xenagos, or we could follow.
bro,
We gotta get out of here.
Kihris, calm down.
So you want to so you want to follow where your father went?
Yeah.
Okay. Make me a survival check with advantage, Thanatos.
Survival.
Ooh, oh. Yeah.
More than a woman.
Depression can be hot.
Oh, that's a 15.
15. Okay. That conversation didn't last too long, and you can still kind of see them disappear around a corner. You run, and you find yourself in this massive crowd, and you see him just kind of like pushing past the crowd with you, and he heads off in the direction of your home.
I follow him there.
The home is how you remember it in like vague flashings. Dilapidated, destroyed. Literally looks like something massive just bulldozed it. Part of the house is still standing, and he walks into that, kind of closing a creaky off its hinged door behind him.
I walk up to the door, and I pause for a second. I'm very unsure of whether or not I should go in. I think Thanatos is really curious. I don't know. He's really curious about where this is going. And maybe it'll give him some sort of like hints about his father and his fate and where he is. But also maybe he's supposed to just like not know. He's gonna open the door. He's gonna go in.
Okay. The door opens and you hear screams. As you see in the corner, let me just double check something.
I have festival music in my ear.
You see yourself screaming, and your father just pull out a hand crossbow and point it in your direction. And he just goes, "We don't have any money! We don't have anything! Leave us alone!"
He's pointing it at my direction?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant me as a kid.
No, yeah. We don't have any money! No, he's pointing it at you. He's pointing it at you.
Okay.
You really should knock before you enter places.
Don't even Mr. Jumpin' Lakes.
I'm sorry. I just thought you two might have needed some help.
Make me a persuasion check.
You're a charisma boy.
Oh my god, that was terrible. I rolled a 4 plus 9, that's a 13.
13. We don't need anything. Well, we need things, but I've got it handled. Just go out and enjoy the party like everyone else, and please just leave us be.
Are you sure? You two don't look like you're enjoying yourselves all that much.
He looks down at baby Thanatos, young Thanatos, toddler Thanatos, and he just leans down and says something to him, and toddler Thanatos just kind of waves and then like goes around a corner, and he walks towards you, hand crossbow up, and he like pushes you out the door, and he closes the door behind him, and he just goes, "Listen, I lost 7 children, and my wife is in the hospital. We just came back from checking on her, and she's doing okay, but we have no money. We have no anything. We'd appreciate anything you could spare."
I hand him all of my gold. So that's 591.
Damn.
Shit.
Thanatos, are you sure?
I'm sorry I missed that.
Oh.
I have something going on here.
Oh.
Can I take a quick 3? I apologize.
Yep.
Who are we sponsored by today?
Yes.
Yeah.
Just give me 1 second.
Today,
I'll be right back.
Hit him, man.
we are sponsored by Coke Zero. It's Coke, but with 0 sugar.
No,
That's it. Coke
I was
Zero
gonna say,
is
riddle me this, because some
Yeah.
people think it's not worth it with 0 sugar. So what would you say to those people who don't think
I would
soda is
say-
worth it unless it has sugar?
Those people are absolutely insane, and they do not know what they're talking about, because Coke Zero is the best thing to ever come out of the Coca-Cola company. It's
I
magic.
literally have regular Coca-Cola in the fridge. Like, and everyone's just gonna be like,
Coke Zero, it's refreshing, it's tasty. They have a nice new look.
I do.
I like the black cap.
0 sugar, 0 calories. And look, it's probably not any better for me, but it's tasty.
And that's all that matters with Coke.
And that's all that
at the end of
matters.
the day.
No,
Does it taste the same?
no, it does not.
If you
It
close
tastes-
your eyes.
Yeah, if you close your eyes. I don't think it's like, it has a different taste than regular Coke, but I like the taste of Coke Zero better.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Miles, if I had known that, I was just working the New York City Wine and Food Festival for 3 days, and we were right next to the Coca-Cola tent, which was the entire premise was, if you want to take a photo here, you can. Otherwise, we're just handing out free cans of Coke Zero.
The refreshing taste of Coca-Cola original taste.
Add more, add more, add more, add more.
Now,
So
so
add more for the same company.
Who's the king of the Coca-Cola beach? Also, if this is Trauma Caves Part 2 and Victoria got off easy, I don't know how I'm gonna feel about that.
Wesley wasn't here for Trauma Caves Part 1.
Well, it's due then, if that's the case. But then otherwise... I suppose Xaine hasn't either. Technically.
Oh yeah.
That's not like a but
is
like
Xaine and Kane's trauma the same, or does Xaine have some
Basically.
different shit? Oh.
That's
there's the whole, his sister got way more FaceTime than him, so there's definitely a lot of trauma along that line.
What's your trauma claim? Stuck in a closet while I watch someone else's life play out? Oh, you mean like your normal life? Oh, that's no fun.
What is Finna Finna
Well, it's when you're...
Finya.
It sounds like a line in an Ed Sheeran song.
That is true. Or it sounds like you're fixing to do the la line.
But it's not in Coca-Cola Classic.
There it is.
It's in bold, and it's in all caps. It says, Phenylectronics contains phenylalanine.
So you're saying that there's computer chips in Coca-Cola if there's phenylectronics?
Yes. That's why they were passing out the free Coke Zero, because they're microchipping everyone.
I gotta say, that makes the New York City Wine and Food Festival so much more fun for me to know that. It's like, they were... Wow. That's a good conspiracy. Oh yeah, Judgment is asking if it's a preservative, what you mentioned.
Maybe. It doesn't say. Maybe they should say that. Maybe I should look it up.
The Phyrexian Obliterator is still in the party. Don't hurt yourself, kid. Welcome aboard, Explorer. Anemone.
It's an amino acid.
Well, that's kind of
Theros
nice.
is good for you?
What?
What?
It can cause intellectual disabilities, brain damage, seizures, and other problems in people with PKU. So I don't have PKU, as far as I know. So I think I'm good on that front. So don't drink Coke Zero if you have PKU.
Under
Whatever
no
that
circumstances.
Is. Yeah. What is that? It's a birth defect.
Oh no.
So,
for those of you just joining us, we're researching Coke and none of it's good.
Well, Coke is only bad for you if you have PK. Coke Zero is only bad for you if you have PKU. Which you would know,
Right. And your doctor would probably tell you, hey, there's no Coke now.
Yeah.
No Coke after your PKU diagnosis.
No Coke Zero. You can have regular Coke. you can't have Coke Zero.
You have all that sugar. Have fun.
Yeah.
This one's just carbonated water, high fructose corn syrup, caramel color, phosphoric acid. You know, it's what cleans nails. Flavors and caffeine.
Actually, I have a Dr. Pepper here.
Yeah, I saw you drinking Dr. Pepper. And I was like, is Micheal drinking soda? Like, I was like, usually he's like
that's
the
the
smoothie
second
king.
soda I've seen you drink.
That's the first soda I've ever seen you
It's
drink.
the same one.
It's the same bottle.
It's been sitting on the floor with like this much left, so I was like, yeah, I'll finish it. Let's see what we got.
I've got La Croix.
Le Croix.
I drink more of this. I go through these. It's
La
the
Croix.
limoncello flavor.
That one's weird.
Oh, I love it. It tastes like soda, but it's not. I feel so innocent when I drink it.
So naughty.
Oh God. Oh God. I feel so
limoncello.
innocent.
Oh my gosh, I hate this.
Hi.
Yeah, Dr. Pepper doesn't seem that bad. It
It doesn't seem that bad.
within
23
reason.
flavors.
It's a little better for you than Coke because Coke is very acidic.
Dr.
Carbonated
Pepper
water.
was a medicine.
So was
At one point.
Coca-Cola.
That's true. That's true. I forgot about that.
But I guess they also
Natural-
said cigarettes were good for you at one point. So
Yeah.
Have a cigarette.
What's in
My
what's
favorite-
in your rain, Regan? What are the ingredients for the energy drink you got
Rain
there?
on me. Rain,
Well, first of
rain.
all, it is raspberry flavor. Which
Rain.
is very hard to get.
Razzleberry.
Yeah.
On
Blue.
me.
Basically, it's the blue flavor, which is my favorite. It is 0 sugar per can, 0 artificial color, 0 artificial flavor, and 0 fat per can. It's very healthy for you.
Is it water?
Recommended for
Yeah, that sounds
persons
like
18
water.
years or older. It could be water.
What?
It's
It says
sparkling
it's
water.
what?
Recommended for persons 18 years or older.
Is it alcoholic? Well, I guess it couldn't be
No.
alcoholic because you have to be 21. It's
Yeah, you have
just
to be
not
21.
recommended for teenagers.
Don't know why. You're still a teenager if you're 18. There's teen. What do I have in this?
We call that twink age in the gay community.
You're
Is that a
not
thing,
wrong.
truly?
Yeah, I was a twink from 18 to 24, and then I switched into an otter.
So the main
Oh, you're an otter,
demographic
that makes sense.
Yeah.
the main demographic of rain are the people who should not under any circumstances be drinking it.
The ingredients in my can of rain.
Oh no, continue. Yes, please.
Is carbonated water, citric
Classic.
acid,
Classic.
natural flavors,
Oh, like
sodium citrate. It does not
Oh,
say.
you don't know razzleberries?
what? The natural flavor of the
Razzleberry yum.
There is the sunine. Oh god, I cannot pronounce that.
Sounds like a mountain in
Caffeine,
Japan.
isoleucine, lavaline,
Oh my god.
sucralose.
Sucrose.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
okay.
Sucralose. Okay, that's the
Yeah.
other one.
Potassium sorbate,
Uh-huh.
That's it.
niacinamide. That's an acid.
That'll make you
Um,
tingly.
Magnesium citrate,
That's true.
coenzyme,
Coenzyme. Coenzyme. Ah.
Codeine? Code?
Oh yes.
Oh,
yes.
codeine.
Oh, of course, yes.
Ketamine?
Yeah.
Benzedrine? Did Judy Garland make this drink?
pyridoxine, hydrochlorate, and
Just so you know, you're doing really well. I'm not being sarcastic. You are doing really well.
Iridocyclitis.
How am I doing really well? I don't know. Was this happening when I went to the bathroom?
I don't know.
Yep.
But now I'm just imagining Judy Garland drinking one of those and doing a show, and it's magnificent.
I have to have it. It's my
We're ready
it's
to
my
go.
iridocyclitis.
Bang,
Dad, I have
bang,
to have
bang.
one. I have to have my iridocyclitis, or I can't go on.
The last one I'm gonna try and pronounce, but this is like a 15-letter word.
You got this.
Cyanocobalamin.
Okay, one more
That's
time.
coloring.
Do it one more time. Now that we've kind of like worked our way through it, do it again.
No.
That might be the coloring agent because it is like
But
cyan.
it says there's no dye. So.
Oh, is it clear?
Mostly. I think it's like a very pale blue or yellow.
Oh.
Because the
So they
razzleberries.
Yeah, I was gonna say they did use real razzleberries, not organic razzleberries, but you know, we're baby
Regan,
steps.
I will sponsor you, Regan Teller, the actor model. I love it.
Mm.
And
The
this is like
snozberries taste like
this
snozberries,
is turning into like a Vitamita Vegemin commercial reenactment.
and it's tasty too.
It's so
Tastes just like
tasty
candy.
too. It tastes like candy. All you gotta do is pick up this biddle today. Oh wait, are those the nerds? Oh, they're just plain nerds.
Plain nerds. I mean,
those are great too. I've been addicted to the nerds gummy clusters lately.
They're so
Those
good.
are
They're
so
They're
good.
little tiny clusters, and they're amazing.
They are so good.
I was thinking, if you really want to get amped up, I heard that tequila is an upper, right? So you're going to work out, dry scoop some
Oh my god.
workout and
Protein
do a shot of
powder.
tequila. And you'll be
What's this?
Miles,
Tequila and whey.
Do you do
vanilla
dry
whey
scoops
powder and
of
tequila.
pre-workout? Because
No,
I
I
don't
don't.
understand people that do that. It's
I
like
never-
mashing up.
I don't
Pop
even do
rocks and then
pre-workout because it makes
I-
me feel like I don't like the way it makes me feel.
This is the pre-workout that I use
Wait.
just to
Mhm.
for all the judgment that I could receive about.
That sounds like a
caffeine.
lube that gay men would use.
Bucked
Yeah.
up.
Sorry.
And it's rocket pop flavored, so I'm not making a good case either which way.
Rocket.
Give your
Um,
poppers and the bucked up.
Yeah, but there's like deer
This
antler
cream is
in
really
this,
going
which I
away
don't
right now.
understand.
What's
Like
the
a
point of the
specific
deer
way.
antler?
It's supposed to help with
It makes
recovery.
you. It makes you
Deer
grow horns.
antler velvet. Yes, and I'm sporting a nice couple horns. That
You have your
can't
base
see
Like
one
gruesome
growing in.
antlers.
Actually, it's almost winter. He wouldn't have them.
That's true.
All right, I'm terribly sorry about that, you guys.
All
Okay.
good.
Basic,
All good?
I'm not a doe. I'm not a buck. I'm
Everything
a
okay?
Yeah, everything's fine. Basically, like I'm just trying to feed Regan. Like literally just the Uber driver.
You went
I
back
haven't
to chew
eaten
up
today.
some food and
I had to chew up. Yes, exactly.
You gotta do that, champ. It's good for living.
Yeah, but yeah, basically the
That's
Uber
how the
driver.
birds do it.
The Uber driver ignored my instructions
Birds
to
are
ring the
weird.
bell, and my phone is on Do Not Disturb, and so I missed a single call from them, and then they left.
Single
and then
call?
a single call. A single call, and then they left, and still like completed the order, so that they'd get their tip. But yeah, it's coming again on priority now, so it'll be in like 20 to 30 minutes.
Did you get refunded for
Priority.
that tip?
Yes, I did.
Okay, because
actually,
I was gonna say
Yeah, I got refunded.
you can go
for-
back and change it to 0.
Hey, we don't have to Karen too hard here. It's okay. It's okay. I'm just explaining what happened.
But being a dick and still keeping the tip, that's bullshit.
I mean, I don't know. It's whatever. I'm over
Move
it.
to Chicago.
Anywho, cool. I'm sorry. What was the very last thing that you said, Thanatos, as I pull out this music?
I'm going to edit what I did say before, and I'm going to give my father reach into my pockets and hand him 300 gold.
Shit.
Yeah.
He looks at it
I-
and looks at you and just goes, didn't think Samaritans existed in Miletus. I didn't think... I can't accept this, and he's gonna try and give it back to you.
No. Keep it. I don't need it. I have a feeling that it'll, I don't know, come back around someday.
Why? Who are you?
I'm just a guy.
Love with girl.
Looking at another guy.
Two girls.
No, I'm just.
Thanatos, you get inspiration and piety.
I love pie.
Well, dang.
You get inspiration and pie. Yes. Cool. He just kind of thanks you, shakes your hand, and he says, I hope my boy will grow up to be a man of your caliber someday.
I have some good feeling. If he has a father like you, I have a feeling he'll grow up to be an exceptional man. And not, I didn't flub it in the story. I didn't flub that. Like I did just now.
Exception. He's like, all right, thank you. Okay, sure.
Okay.
Hello, Raven Queen. Humans another one.
Hey! Raven Queen!
Raven Queen.
Raven Queen! Anyway, cool. So he, returns back inside, and the door closes.
All right. I got some closure with my father. We can go now.
Okay.
Thanatos, you touch your pocket. You only gave away 250 gold.
Yeah. You mean, so he gave me back some? Or did I only...
So narratively, that happened, and it allowed your family to rebuild a lot faster. And so you started with more gold.
Oh, gotcha. All right.
You grew up a little bit wealthier than you remember. It's very weird. It's hurting your brain a little bit.
Strange.
That's bizarre. That means this isn't just a memory, this is the actual past. Fuck, we're gonna mess something up.
That's what I was worried about, yeah.
That's what we're here to do. Jump in lakes and make sure stuff doesn't get messed up.
Hey, you jumped in the lake first, buddy.
Oh no, I'm saying that fully inclusively. Yeah.
That does strike you as strange, Thanatos.
That I received.
That happened, and that you can feel your own memory changing.
Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey.
Wibbly wobbly,
Stuff?
timey wimey. Stuff.
More like a rug, really.
Interesting. I'm sure it's nothing.
Eco is now a Triton. Anyway,
Too bad, man!
you turn around and you see that Kihris is in fact a Minotaur.
That's gonna change a lot of things for Kane.
Anywho,
That changes nothing for Luinnil.
Well, thank
so
you.
what
Thank
do
you.
you guys do now?
Should we go try to find Elspeth?
Probably. Do we know where all of this went down, or? Luinnil, do you have anything that would help us track somebody?
Let me take a look-see. I don't know.
If not, we know we probably need to go to the center of the party. Because
Definitely.
if Elspeth and Ajani are the ones being celebrated, then they probably have
I'm so sorry.
the highest of honor or party.
I could banish them, and then we wouldn't have to think about it. No, I don't have anything that really tracks people, per se. Yeah.
Do you have anything that can locate people
Um,
or objects?
Maybe some of these people know.
Do we still have a Johnny Spark?
You do.
Yeah. We could use that.
We could locate
I have
one of their sparks.
command. So if we yelled out for them, they'd have to make a wisdom saving throw.
I suggest Elspeth and Ajani come here at once.
Elspeth and
Approach!
Use it in combination. Use it in combination with thaumaturgy and just
Yeah, pretty much.
megaphone it.
Hey, if all else fails.
It's like telling someone in a department store that their headlights are on.
Yeah.
It's like, with this person with the white sedan, you left your lights on.
There's a bonfire on roof 3. Bonfire on roof 3. Let's get that.
I need help in jewelry. Bonfire on roof 3.
So what are you doing?
I'll pull out the shard and like hold it and see if like it does anything. If it like pulsates or like, I don't know, leaves my hand and goes fluttering off somewhere to find its original owner.
Leaving a little trail of breadcrumbs for you to follow.
Yeah.
No, you hold it up and make me an Arcana check.
Also drank.
Damn it.
Where are we at, Regan, on the bottle?
Let's be honest. I woke up at 1 today. So we're at 5. No excuses.
Okay.
The irony.
That was an 18.
18.
Mm.
You can feel it kind of gently, like, pulling in a certain direction, but it doesn't really, like, float off or anything like that. It seems like it's struggling between attaching to you and attaching to something else, but the attachment to you is a lot stronger. You assume it's because you're just closer, but the other owner of it is kind of messing with its power.
Gravitational pull.
Yeah, basically. Basically, it's stuck in your gravitational pull, but there's another one that it's gravitating towards.
We can use it.
But I can make out the general direction it's trying to pull towards, right? Or is it just kind of vague?
It's kind of vague, but it feels like you would get some help on tracking. Actually, make me a survival check.
I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up.
There was a split second where you said I can make out, and my autofill was with it. I can make out with it.
I can make out with it. That was a 5.
Yeah, it's really hard to get a good read on where it's pulling you. Kind of vaguely to the west of where you are right now. Back into the city.
All right. I'm not completely sure where this is trying to pull us towards, but I think we could head back into the city this way, and maybe we'll stumble upon something.
Did we check, if it's not too far away, if we can get back out from here? My guess is no, but we didn't check.
No, you didn't.
Are we very far away from that point?
I wouldn't say so. It's about a 10-minute walk.
You want to go back?
Yeah, but briefly, we can jog. Maybe a crisp 7.5-minute jog.
Okay.
All right.
Just to check.
You're just are you still kind of holding the shard, Thanatos?
Yeah.
Okay. As you walk, you feel it tugging a little harder, and then you all run just like headfirst into a group of like drunken revelers. Another satyr that you recognize among them.
No!
Now this is...
Well, look who it is! You, and you, and you, and you? Who the fuck are ya?
Oh,
Wait,
tourists.
Before anyone says anything, I grab my group and huddle us. Alright, hear me out.
Sorry.
Is this the actual past, or is this a memory?
I think
I don't know.
maybe it's both. Maybe the rules are a little wonky here. It's a memory, but I guess things can be influenced within this memory.
Okay, hear me out then. If it is the past, he's weaker, A. And if we can kill him here, maybe Kane doesn't get murked, and maybe Kihris doesn't lose his arm, and maybe Xaine's still alive. Let's change the past!
No, stay in a huddle. Sorry. What a party! I don't think we can do that.
I don't think that's a very good idea. We don't know what else happened before our lifetimes.
That is a very valid idea, Xaine, and I
had the same thought. Yeah.
And it's very good thinking.
Tempting, but
This couldn't possibly go wrong, says Ben.
But we are missing a party member, and last time we fought him, it was pretty tough.
we
But
don't
again,
know what would
he'd be
happen.
under-leveled. Leveled. Cool.
What the fuck is a level?
I don't want to deal with the force cage again. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
This couldn't possibly go wrong.
But maybe we could drug.
Things couldn't possibly go wrong.
Nosferatu.
Sorry.
Maybe we could influence him to be not slippery.
Try to make him a good guy.
Yeah.
Oh, how would we do that?
I'll sleep with him. Offer me up.
What if?
Rolling.
Yeah, that's not so bad. Look, okay. We'll have Luinnil start a life with Slippery John. We'll get together.
Oh my gosh. The duration of that side quest within our side quest. The
Roll
inception
for
level.
seduction.
Your kids, Morty. We gotta save the kids, Morty.
You gotta do it. You just gotta do it, man. You gotta do it.
It'll do
Give
me
the world.
I say we talk to him, see where it takes us. Could lead us to where we need to be in this moment.
That is unfortunately true.
How many fucking satyrs in this town?
Yeah, there's a lot of us.
You like satyrs.
I'm putting on leather, so no, I'm not seducing. No,
Well, that's a possibility. You can put the leather on if you want to.
I'll wear clothes under it.
Okay.
It's like wearing socks and sandals,
Okay.
but like the sexual version.
You have disadvantage on all charisma checks.
Gross.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
John Felix Mangrove pokes his head into the huddle and goes, so what are we talking about?
We are.
I'm here to see if you like this. Woo!
I agree on this.
He just woos and like reaches out a hand to high five while he's still looking at the rest of you, and he just goes, so like, what are you doing? Just hanging out here?
Well,
You're not
limited
wearing.
access.
I'm partying. I'm wandering through the streets partying. It's a wonderful, wonderful night, and I'm just confused as to why y'all look so stoic in your armor, and you're like, oh, look at me, I'm important. The battle was yesterday, friends. It's over.
Well,
Everybody
it's always
strip, and let's go party. We like to
that's what we
party.
want.
We like
wanna-
to party. He's very drunk.
We
We were trying to find the VIP section where like the real party is going on. Do you know where that is?
Oh,
We're sad because we don't know where the big party is.
Oh, I understand. Well, there's a couple of big parties going on. Like, so anyone specifically you're looking for? There's Sammy Hagar, and like there's Sammy Hagar. I believe that what's her name? I believe that I believe River Styx is playing downtown, and
River Styx.
Yeah.
How old is she?
How old is
Sorry.
she?
I know that's a very odd question to ask when just mentioning a person, but
she's a
yeah,
pop
how
star.
old is she?
She's a
Would
pop
River
star.
Styx
She's
happen to
immortal.
be a baby? A singing baby?
Like 5?
Well, she looks fairly young, but I don't know if I'd call her a baby. I wish she were my baby. I wish I was her baby, you know, like, but, you know.
Like an Olsen,
She's an adult! She's an adult! She's an absolutely an adult. She's a pop star.
Weird.
I have some questions for her after when we get.
You know what? I do think we kind of want to go there, but we're looking for like the
Do
the
you guys
VIP.
have a relationship? Like, does she know you?
Oh, yeah. Like, we hang out all the time. We do coke together. We do Feyweed all the time. I'm a Feyweed dealer. So, like, you know.
Oh, this is information we might want to write down.
Feyweed dealer knows. I have a feeling. Actually, I won't say this yet. But,
Is it true that she used auto-tune on her first album? Are you privy to that kind of information?
Don't take it from me, but on her first album, I sang all the tracks.
You're kidding.
Not at all.
I knew she sounded like a man. Luinnil is just being petty towards River now because he's like trying to find like
Maybe that's
just ammunition.
maybe that's not ours, and maybe that's someone she inherited the
Hold
name
on a
from.
second. Hold on a second. I've got to go pick up the food. Keep chatting. I apologize.
Yeah, I have a feeling that maybe this isn't real. That none of it, like this is.
Or
else I have
she
a
is
lot of questions for River. Like
cougar going to college late. Good for her, but cougar.
That would
Well,
explain why
to be
her voice
fair.
is so low.
Yeah, to be fair, Satyr life spans are a little bit different. That's why Thanatos is around our same age, even though he was a toddler here.
Oh, see, I wasn't even aware of that.
I mean,
Say
it makes
that,
sense.
Can you elaborate a little bit more on that real quick? I got confused.
I'm saying that that satyrs, like all different like types of people in D&D, have different lifespans. So satyrs probably have a slightly different lifespan than ours for half elves and elves and everything. So Thanatos was a toddler here, but he's about the same age as the rest of us currently, and so maybe River was only slightly older than us. Like she's 20 or something. Technically.
Okay.
Because
Gotcha.
remember, time in Theros is wonky.
That's also true.
I need soy sauce. I gotta go grab soy sauce.
This part of the episode is brought to you by soy sauce.
Kikomon.
Any kind of soy sauce.
No.
Better be using.
No, I am Japanese. You only use Kikomon. Your soy sauce should only have 3 ingredients: soy, gluten, and wheat.
And sauce.
And water. Just 4 ingredients.
Actually, mine might be
No
that brand.
hydrolyzed, hydroxycodone shit soy. That's not real. It has to be fermented. Damn it.
Okay. My
No, I'm
house.
just kidding. No, I am serious though. My mother, one time I didn't have Kikomon in my fridge, and my mom got really mad at me. She's like, "That's not real soy sauce," and I had to go buy it.
Go buy real. No. Everybody left.
Yeah, I just noticed that.
It's our show now. We control what happens.
The Miles and Wesley hour.
now.
Which is weird because my little brother's name is Miles too, and it's spelled just like yours, so it could be.
I met a Miles at the wedding, spelt the same way. And he was Hispanic.
Oh wow, yeah.
So-
It's Myles. It's not the most common. My little brother's named after Miles Davis, but my mom wanted it to be a Y instead of an I.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no.
All
Yes, Kikomon, yay!
All right. Sorry about that, everyone. So,
Fine, I just gave Kikomon business.
and they aren't even paying us. Anyway,
God damn it!
what conclusions have you come to based on this conversation?
That satyr lifespans are very different from our lifespans.
And that time in Theros is wonky.
Yeah.
Or everything we know is a lie.
And River Styx is a Sarah Lynn type, in which case we really need to make sure she's okay when we get back.
Oh god, you're right.
I'm curious. I do kind of want to go to the River Styx party, but I do want to also find like it'd probably be the government party, wouldn't it be? Like the royal party.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you
Okay.
know any folks of the name of I don't know, Elspeth or
Oh,
Ajani?
Elspeth and Ajani. I hear they're having their own little private party with their friend Daxos.
No, I mean.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But
That was canon. Xaine said that.
I like you. You get me. Anywho, it's a little down the road. You just take a left down there, and it'll be right at their place.
No. Thank you. That was very helpful of you. Thank you. All right. See you later.
Party on, dudes.
All right. You walk, and you come to a, not a house as you expect, but you find the Temple of Heliad.
Didn't realize there was a Temple of Heliad here.
There's a temple to basically every god, except for Mogus and Fenex. But as you get close, from within, you hear...
You cut out for me.
More time.
You get that one?
That
No.
we know that sound.
Yeah, you do.
That's the. What do you think? What do you think, Phyrexian Obliterator?
Him.
Oh, Phyrexian Obliterator.
You've been making that joke all night, and I felt bad for not hopping in on it.
Shoot it. Actually, I didn't go wackus bonk. Full wackus bonkus was not my intent, but I'll take it. I'll take it.
Okay.
I forgot he was up there.
I just, he's been with us the whole time. Which is also terrifying. We simply can't do that again.
All right, I guess we're heading in. As I'm heading in, I'll activate my Cloak of Stars.
You, as you start walking towards the temple, out of an alleyway comes Xenagos.
I take off the leather.
As you undress, he just goes, I thought there was... That's wrong accent. I thought there was something strange about you. Stranger than even I. But now I understand. You're meddling with time, aren't you?
I mean, stranger things have happened.
And not on purpose. Kind of.
Believe me, I do not fault you at all. I just find it really interesting and very curious. How did you do it?
Bunch of timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly sciencey stuff.
What are your passive perceptions?
Not great.
Not
The passive
great.
perceptive girl is not here.
17.
13.
11.
All right. 17, you said, Luinnil?
Yes.
From inside, you hear the sounds of fighting and screaming. But Xenagos just goes, now, what brings you here? What's your goal here?
You know, just to witness history firsthand.
That's field trip. And
Make me a
everything.
deception check.
He's kind of telling the truth.
Can he make it with advantage?
That's
He's
23.
not telling the truth.
Nice.
A live omission is still a lie.
Remember that, kids.
23? He just
Yeah.
kind of nods at you. And he goes, very well. So, you should know, then, what I plan to do this evening.
Yes. We are aware.
Doesn't
And,
go well for you.
Doesn't
well,
go well for me, really. Tell me why.
No, it goes very well for you.
Are you asking us to tell you what we're gonna do? We'd love to hear it from you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know what you're going to do. If what you say
Neither
is,
do we.
if what I suspect is true, and if what you say is true, you're an anomaly. In fact, I'm
Oh.
quaking in my boots, afraid that you might stop what I plan to do.
No.
Miles, thank you for reacting that way. I was seconds away from that. Oh, thank you.
Thank you. We're not here to stop you from doing anything. We're just
Well,
here to
good,
watch
you'd failed.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it, knowing you. We're just here to observe. You know, we have a test coming up, so it's nice to know exactly what went down.
Who has a passive perception above 13?
Damn it.
That's Thanatos and Luinnil.
Yeah.
Mine's at 13.
Once again, you hear coming from inside the building that he's standing in front of. And you hear what sounds like Elspeth screaming.
I have to go. And I'm gonna start walking
Why?
to the building.
He's gonna step in front of you.
It's a long story. I used to like parties a lot, and then they all got old. Just a lot of people being
Well, it
fake.
seems like you
so-
haven't been to the right parties. And he grabs you by the shoulder and turns you around, and tries to start marching you back into town.
Can we be honest with it so we can get through this?
Oh.
Oh, great.
Right? Wait.
So
Hold up just a second. Let's
Talk? Yes,
huddle
let's
up real
talk,
quick.
please.
no, we don't have time.
Okay. Just do what you were gonna do.
Oh no, I don't think he's going to let me. That's the problem.
Oh.
I don't hear the sound of screaming. My passive is 12.
Yes, that's right. I don't hear it. Never
I
mind
hear
then.
it. Yeah.
And you haven't said anything about it.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. I thought Kihris could hear it, but
Yeah, no. You're
Oh,
the
no,
only one who
I'm
heard
not
the
gonna
first
hear
one.
anything.
Thanatos heard the second one.
I look at the Nados. And I'm just like, do you hear that? You hear that, right?
Yeah, I do. There's they're screaming.
We need to go.
They're screaming everywhere. It's a party. Come on.
Well, we should go see what they're screaming about. We
Oh,
might
no,
want
no,
to
no,
scream
no,
about
no,
it
no,
too.
no. That's a Xaine and Elspeth's temple. And I'm not really a big fan of Heliad myself. I don't really want to go in there. He's kind of a bore. Probably not the best party. I know a party. I've got a friend named John right this way.
We've met
We know
John.
him.
We know
He's
him.
a great guy. He's he's got some great party connects, but we're really, we're big fans of Elspeth and Xaine, and we want to know how they get down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He wants them to sign his comic books.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
The screaming ends, Luinnil and Thanatos, and is replaced by a... Let me see if I can perform this. Just so I can, like, really paint the picture of what's happening. No! And she just screams,
We all hear
no.
that.
Oh, lovely. It sounds like someone is either watching a very scary play.
By all means, we should probably check that out.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. After you.
What is going on?
We heard screaming, and then there was a loud shout of no, that just rang out throughout the temple here. So we're gonna go in and see what's what.
So, as you walk in, you see sorry, this character has a name that it matches a Game of Thrones character. And so it's impossible to find them. Let's go with this one. So as you walk in, you see Elspeth, like, buried her spear in the obliterator, and it's just kind of shaking and reforming as mists kind of surround it into the shape of Daxos, who is just, like, looking at her like, and then falls into her arms, dead.
Dang.
So there's still an obliterator in here?
Nope. The obliterator was, in fact, Daxos.
Hmm.
And King Stranger behind you just goes, "Oh, no! Man, if we'd only hadn't gotten caught up talking for so long. Maybe we could have done something about this. I'm sorry." Elspeth looks over at him, eyes just red, lays down Daxos' body and runs at him as he just dissipates into stars. And the whole city begins to shake. What happened? And she runs back to Daxos' body and holds it.
What is going on right now? Is all this supposed to happen? So we should just let it play out.
The city shaking doesn't feel like something that's supposed to happen.
Right.
I'll run outside, see what the cause of the shake is.
Bursting out of where the Dikashia stands as soon as you leave. Well, where the Dikashia stood, you see this really epic fucking picture.
I forgot I put that gift there. Whoa.
God.
What?
Yeah. And he just bursts out of the mountain, lightning carousing around him as he laughs and ascends into the sky.
Daddy. Sorry.
I go over to Elspeth, and I kneel down next to her, and I say, "Look, I know you're grieving a loss right now, but there's a dire situation outside at the moment that I think you could be a great help with. I think it's something you're destined to do. You can grieve later, but right now, Meletis is in trouble.
Make me a persuasion check.
I'm portenting you.
What is up? Okay.
So you roll a 17.
I roll a 17? Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Add your modifier.
That is a 26.
Nice. With that 27 you rolled earlier, Luinnil, you remember from the reading that the only reason that Elspeth jumped to action is because someone said something very specific to her. And you tell Thanatos what to say. And it was that. She kind of looks up at you, and she says, just take care of him. Take care of him. The bastard will pay! And she just like, just charges out in like a bolt of lightning. And she's gone.
Where was Xaine? Because he was supposed to be here.
Yeah.
Ajani comes out from a back room, sees this. It looks like he's just putting on his armor. Like, not by the pants or anything like that, but like literally just like suiting up. And he comes out here and he sees Daxos and he looks at all of you. What have you done?
We did nothing. We came in. We believe your friend was tricked into, well,
The bastard Xenagos.
Yeah.
absolutely, yes.
He's ascended. You need to go.
Make me a persuasion check, Kihris.
Oof.
You're just some random people to this guy holding the body of his friend.
I pat Kihris on the shoulder, giving him guidance.
All right.
I don't know if I want to use my inspiration for this one. Guidance is a D4.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
Yes.
Lord. I'm gonna go ahead and use my advantage on this.
Oh no.
Yeah, that'll do better. That's a 27.
Yeah. All right. He kind of looks at you, and he just nods, and he says,
26. Sorry, that was better.
"Oh, in that case, no." He says, "Just take care of him. Make sure the body is treated well." And he stifles a tear as he's just going to also dash out in a bolt of lightning.
So, just to be clear, Daxos is dead.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I start to, like, perform some kind of, like, death rites or anything on him, just to sort of, like, begin a respectful process? I don't know
Sure.
if Luinnil would know those that cultural practice.
Make me a religion check.
Ooh, okay.
The DC is 12. You're in a temple of Heliad, and it's one of the most popular religions.
15.
15. You know it well enough to do it. You look around the temple and you see that there's a massive like gate in the ceiling. You know to go over, and there's a lever that opens it so that light can shine in. It's dark out, but at the same time, like in the clouds above you, a ring of sunlight just appears and falls down into the center of the room. You bring Daxos over and lay him there. and you offer your prayers to Heliad. And Afara, I assume.
Yeah, I would probably pray. Luinnil prays to Afara first,
Okay.
and then does like a Heliad prayer too. Just like I feel like there's probably like a prayer that everyone knows that can kind of be like a
Yeah.
here you go, this god.
Since you say Afara first, make me a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh.
No. This is why we don't like Heliad.
You're next to me at 5.
DC is 15.
Okay.
It was a Constitution,
Yeah.
and I do get a +5, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. 19.
19. All right. So as you say that, the sun kind of blares down and burns you. You take 12 points of fire. No, you take 6 points of fire damage. But then like it kind of relents as you start talking about Heliad, and he seems to like that.
Oh, I like that.
I feel like in my mind I'm like, oh my god! I'm like trying to get through my Afara prayer, like, and then
The body gently floats into the air as Daxos's eyes light up with golden light, and then he turns to you both, to all of you, and he just goes, "Tell her I will love her for as many years as there are stars in the sky."
You will love her as there are many years as there are stars. Okay, got it.
And he just like screams in pain as his body is just engulfed in flame, and the ashes fall to the ground.
wow.
At this point, you feel a tug. You're thrown back onto the shore of the lake.
All right, I know that we almost died the first time, and this, but this really isn't fun anymore.
No.
No, yeah. Yeah.
What do you mean? You don't like watching people die?
Objective, as a rule, generally no.
No.
Was this
I mean,
fun
like,
the
if it-
first time?
I think actually, I mean, speaking as Micheal, the call to adventure part was awesome. It was like, oh, not my heroes fighting. Comic book moment. And now it's not bad in any way. It was just targeting character now.
Oh, I know.
Oh, all right, that was death. That was nothing but death.
All right. But I'm still, I don't know, kind of lost at what we were learning here.
I think
The lake
well,
shimmers, and you just see Elspeth's face reflected in the surface.
I
Wanna
think
jump onto
she's.
her face?
I mean,
Boy, do I.
we probably need to put it another way, but yes. I think she's probably the one who's meant to tell us where the actual mask is. I don't know how. But
Let's try this. I'll like tap the water and be like, "Hello."
That was the most goth Gen Z like vocal fry like.
You tap the water. You tap the water, and the entire reflection ripples. But it doesn't
Oh
respond.
my!
Hmm.
We probably need to go.
All right. Here we go again.
Yeah, Kihris will take a second because diving into the other ones made a lot more sense, and now it's weird to dive into water that's someone's face. It's just kind of like, I'm just gonna, I'll wade in like I did before because jumping in feels weird.
Right. You wade in, and you just wade into a lake. But as you enter the water, you hear thousands of whispers, all in Elspeth's voice, Occasionally you think you hear Ajani's, and occasionally you think you hear Elspeth's. There's so many, it's so hard to pick out anything that they're saying. Make me an intelligence saving throw.
I wish I had that inspiration about it now.
Are you smarter than a 5th grader?
Damn it! I don't think that's gonna do nothing. I don't think that's gonna cut it. Let's see. That is a, yeah, that's just a, I think that's N. That is, sorry, that's an 11.
11? Okay. You take 12 points of psychic damage.
More racist water.
It hurts your head to be
Part
under
of the
here, and
pool
you
is
kind of
racist.
instinctively surface.
Are you okay, Kihris?
No, there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on in this water, and I know that.
We'll come back.
No, Luinnil, you come in here. Luinnil, please.
This isn't a convincing argument, Kihris.
You're.
Okay.
I'll hold your hand. I'll hold your hand.
To go into the lake.
Make me an intelligence saving throw.
Okay.
That was 12 psychic, James.
12.
Okay, thank you. And you have +5, Luinnil.
That is a dirty 20.
So dirty.
With blue cheese stuffed olives on it.
You figure out what the voices are saying. It's various permutations of I love you. In a couple of languages. In a couple of ways, like, I fucking love you. Or, I love you. Or just several different ways, but you hear Ajani saying it, Elspeth saying it, and Daxos saying it. Ajani sound a little bit sadder.
Shit. I turn to Kihris, who I think is still like holding on to me, because like all I hear are all of them saying I love you, but it's like many different versions and like feelings and like emotions, and it's just everywhere.
There's definitely tears welling up. Not crying yet. There's definitely tears welling up after realizing that that's what that is. I'm still very confused as to.
Try telling each other you love one another.
I mean, the power of friendship, the power of love. They're not far off.
I just turned to Kihris. Kihris, yeah, I love you, but let's just like get out of here for now.
But no homo.
Okay. No, I love you too,
no,
man.
there's plenty of homo from Luinnil. There's plenty of homo. I am not a no homo person. Because I am a homo. Sorry if that term offends anybody. But no, I just turned to Kihris. I'm like, let's just like, come on. I feel like it's starting to kind of like overwhelm Luinnil now too.
Yeah. It's an
Just
oppressive
in case,
amount
I love
of love.
you too.
Yeah.
Okay.
And earnest.
Yeah. It's just there's a whole lot of feels. And I feel like
Whole lot of love.
Luinnil doesn't necessarily want to leave himself in that kind of a spot, because it could make someone vulnerable, like it could turn like fairly bad for Luinnil. So
I'll go with you.
I'm gonna start to like step out of the lake.
Yeah, I'll go with you. Would I notice that? Would I notice?
You probably
that you were
see it on my
responding that way?
face that like I'm just sort of emotionally overwhelmed by what I've just heard.
Totally. I'll go with you.
The water stills back into Elspeth's face.
Well, I'm good.
Maybe we should try talking to it.
We tried that already. There was no
Oh yeah.
reply.
I could yell at it.
You did just say hey.
I said hello.
You said hello.
That's true. Now that I'm realizing what the Vine comparison is, it's the girl who gets water poured on top of her while she's sleeping, and then just goes, "Hello."
Hello.
Hello?
Maybe.
Okay, well, I'll cast thaumaturgy, but I won't like yell. I'll just like up my whispery tone. Be like, Elsbeth, are you trying to tell us something? Lysandox is still knocked out. Oh, okay.
The reflection
only.
seems to acknowledge you and move for the first time as it just kind of looks in your direction. And you see a single tear roll down its cheek.
I think I know. I think I know what happens. Or what she's feeling. I think she was in love with Daxos. And she's in mourning. And Ashiok is in a one-sided relationship with her too.
Ajani, you
Ajani.
mean?
Or Ajani, sorry, my bad. Hey, Ajiz, they have
What
the
a twist!
same prefix.
Hmm.
Yeah, what a
Ooh, that's the twist.
The
Nightmare Weaver.
Ajani. I just set up a whole new chapter.
Oh,
No.
Have you not heard of Dream Kink?
Oh my god.
Mm.
I think Ajani's been listening to a lot of binaural sex sounds at night. No, that's not canon. No, I tell the group, I think she's just sad, and I don't know how Ajani feels. I'm sure this has to be somewhat confusing for him.
Make me an insight check, Luinnil.
Okay. Come on, new dice, don't fail me now.
+5? Oh, not +5. Damn it.
That was what was it? A perception?
Insight.
Oh, insight. 26.
Hot. Damn.
Yeah, these new dice are cool. These are awesome. They're
You've
my aqua
probably.
blue ones.
Oh, they're so pretty.
Nice.
You've
Wait, show them again. I missed it. Wait. Ooh, pretty.
Dice Dojo, Chicago. Woo!
You've comforted a lot of people in your time. You're not much of a therapist per se, but you know how to talk to your friends when they're in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
She looks like she needs something said to her. And like the right thing will be able to pick her up and get her to keep going.
I think I know what that is.
Yeah.
Say it.
Can she hear me, or is it only Luinnil?
What do you say?
Oh, look at the notes. I've freshly written. Daxos says that he will love you for as many years as there are stars in the sky.
Duh.
You even talked to your way through writing it down. Sorry.
Elspeth looks at you. And the tear continues to roll down her face, but her lips part, and she just looks down and cries, and just sobs, ugly cries for a second, and then looks back up, and the sunlight reflects off the water so brightly, all of you are briefly blinded. And then when you open your eyes, floating on top of the lake is Daxos' mask.
Nice.
I'll go get it.
You just walk into water, and it's just water this time, and you take it. And with that, we are going to take our break.
All right, we did the
Nice.
puzzle.
I know we've taken a couple of them, but I actually need to take a break. So let's come back in 10 minutes. Let's say, 350. Not
Yeah.
350. 850.
350.
350 in the morning. 350 in the morning. Let's go.
Mm.
All right,
Nap
guys.
time.
See you guys in 10 minutes. Bye. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Clickety Clackety Roll to Attackety. My name is James. I love you, and this is my Theros Academia.
Ew.
For any of you that are in our Discord, which you should join, by the way, I have posted in the general chat a list of player archetypes, and I think it's very interesting, and it helps kind of like categorize the way that people approach this game, because different people approach it differently. Like if you're a power gamer where like you really like building crazy builds that are optimized, or if you're a slayer and the thing that draws you to the game is just rolling dice and killing things, or if you're like an actor or a storyteller and like where you come into the game from. And generally people are kind of a mixture of them, but I think it's a really cool thing. So if you want to figure out where you come into this game, where you would if you don't play, please go check out our Discord. It's in general. It's the last thing I posted. But yeah.
Heck yeah.
Let me get some music. A chaos player. That, I believe, is called an instigator. I can actually read that for you. Let me see. Yeah, an instigator enjoys making things happen. She has no patience for careful planning or deliberation. She'll open an obviously trapped chest just to see what happens. She provokes authority figures and opens dungeon doors to bring more monsters into an already difficult fight. The instigator loves the vicarious thrill of taking enormous risks and sometimes just making bad choices. An instigator likes to make things happen, takes crazy risks and makes deliberately bad choices, thrives in combat and dislikes having nothing to do, takes decisive action when things grind to a halt. So have you ever been that player that just goes, I open the door? That's who you are. Why are we
jumped
freezing?
into the lake.
You're a little
I
bit
wasn't referring to you. I was gonna say, no, I nodded in agreement. I'm not, that was not me going, oh, I know someone who, I totally did that.
I believe everybody is a little bit of all of these at various times. I just feel like people gravitate towards certain things. Like, I usually say I'm like a power gamer. I'm a power gamer, actor, storyteller. But yeah, it's a cool thing. Anyway, are we ready to continue?
Yeah.
Then let me get some music going.
I love music.
As you retrieve the mask, and we were frozen again. Why do we keep freezing?
Was that Cheech of Cheech Marin Miles? I love music. Who was that?
I don't know what that was.
Oh, great.
It just came to me.
Yeah, it's inspired.
It was Crix.
As you pick up the mask, you feel a sense of looming dread. And you all turn around. And they're standing there at the edge of the lake. Nails gently scraping against each other. You see Ashiok. Well, very interesting.
It was a bunch of nightmares from the past. That makes sense. He's here.
Yeah.
Hello. Just passing through.
Collecting death masks. Attempting to change what's already happened. Off
What?
to Azeroth for me, night all. Alright, have a good night in Azeroth, I suppose. Enjoy
Good
WoW. We love you, Judgment 63. Anyway, they look up at you. One day I will not misgender this character.
You're doing great.
They look up at you and just gently trace their nail along your forms, just tracing in the air. And they just go, listen, we don't need to fight this time. Just
Good.
give me your memory. Share it with me. And I will let you leave here without fighting.
What do you want our memories for?
I saw parts of it play out. I watched you. Those were some interesting things that you procured. I would like that knowledge.
all in the history books.
Not all of it. Now will you take my deal? Or die?
I mean, we could run.
As you say that, massive
Cool.
walls of shadow surround
Great.
the lake.
Son of a bitch.
That was my bad.
Ah.
Sorry. I just wanted to communicate to the party.
You shouldn't
No, you're
have
good,
said
you're good.
that.
No, you Which do you want? What we saw, or do you want something that's important to us personally, memory-wise?
I want something that you saw.
Anything specific or just everything we saw? You just want it all.
Maybe
I
he wants
want
a little
your
bit of
first
everything all the time.
I want your first memory.
I feel like they can have it. It was very scary.
Our first memory ever, the first memory we saw.
In
okay.
in the lake.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was just, just.
I
trying
don't mean
clear
to
here.
be confusing.
Sometimes the syntax and mystery leads us to not understanding.
But I got you now.
Yes.
You could actually, yeah, that was a pretty traumatic event for all of us. So, you could definitely
You'd probably
have
like
that.
it. You'd probably like it.
Are you gonna do anything in particular with this memory? You just like watching it. You're just gonna play it over.
If you know anything about me, you know I'm a scientist. I wish to study.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
I don't want a BBEG collab with what we just saw.
Oh, you know what? Yeah. Well, we could give you the part of the memory when we all saw Kihris jump in.
Oh yeah,
We just
I'm
running
happy to offer up.
that part.
I think you know that's not what I want. This is your last chance.
How about
I'm
this?
being very polite.
Yeah, I think we can give it to them.
All right. This as long
Beats the
on
heck-
one condition.
What do you think?
You cannot harm us with whatever you learn from this memory in the future.
That is our one condition. That you will use this information for good.
That is a
For
very
science.
that's a very broad claim. I hope you understand that you're asking me to agree to.
I know. I just would not like to.
I honor most of my deals, and if you fought in it, that could imply that I couldn't fight you in the future.
All right. I don't want to fight you. I would like to fight, but not you right now. I would maybe like to fight a frog or a deer or something. But yeah, sure, why not? We can give him the memory, right? Is everybody in agreement?
Do you mind if we huddle in the darkness?
Yeah.
Yeah, just give us like 10 minutes. Is that too much? 3
No,
minutes.
like a minute or like two,
Yeah, a
3
minute
minutes.
or two.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Listen to me. Tomatoes,
Uh-huh.
dimension door, take the mask, take someone else. The rest of us can misty step our way out of here.
All right.
Can you take me because I have a lot less spell slots than anybody else?
I can only misty step like 3 times. They can run more than 90 feet, and then I'm dead in that scenario. And you're old forever. And it was only fun because it was in a dream. I don't want to live that life.
I think I think it might be wise to just give in to his demands in this instance.
We're
We
giving
are-
him a weapon of mass destruction.
Yes, but we are pretty, handicapped at the moment. One of our members is down, so we will have to worry who's gonna take her.
Douglas can't heal people
Was
that we know
Douglas
of.
here when we got back?
Yeah, Douglas is kind of like, and like facing off with him, like with one eyebrow raised. Like, are we gonna do this? We're gonna fucking do this.
Maximus from Tangled.
Negotiating. Yeah, 100%.
100%.
Yeah, I think we tell them. The thing is, we got better when we were here. Is there an aspect of Oreskos that weakens Ashok? Because we all got better after we got here.
I have an idea.
Yeah.
Would you like to share?
What if we give him the memory, but we give him a memory that's not that one? We alter it in our brains.
So we all have to be in agreement on that memory.
I just immediately pictured like Kihris's frog concentration face trying to like keep the story straight.
I would say that they're a lot smaller and maybe weak to fire or something.
I was thinking we'd all make them like stuffed animals, but that's a better idea.
I mean, we can't make them all stuffed animals. He saw a little bit of it.
Okay. All right. I like your plan better. It's less like it's very
Stuffed animals.
Oh my god, they'd be bleeding yarn.
They'd be bleeding yarn.
Yeah, we kept fighting them, and then they fired bits of fluff and sewing needles. It was a lot rougher than it sounds.
Natos, what's your deception like?
I'm pretty deceptive. I could deceive. Would you like me to do the honors?
I want to make it. I want to make your situation clear. So. I'll leave it up to you guys. What kind of save do you think that at the end of Ghostbusters, Ray made to Ray failed to not think of the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man? What kind of save do you think that was?
Wisdom?
Intelligence.
Yeah, wisdom or intelligence.
Raise your hand if you think wisdom. Raise your hand if you think intelligence. All right. So the way this is gonna work, tell me what you're thinking of, and make me an intelligence saving throw.
So who's
All right.
doing it?
All of you need to.
Shit.
All right.
This is not a good idea.
All right. No, this is gonna go well. This is gonna go very well.
We're gonna do great.
No.
We're gonna do fine.
Oh,
We're gonna-
Well, plus 5. We have plus 5 from Kihris.
no.
And you're
That's
not
all I have.
not resisting the probe, are you?
The probe. We have a probe.
He's going to detect
One of
thoughts on
us.
you.
I feel like maybe Luinnil should fabricate this idea and let him get into his brain. The rest of us should try and resist it before trying to fabricate.
He is more intelligent.
Yes, Luinnil, you're the smartest out of all of us.
Okay.
We're gonna die in a lake.
We'll be fine.
We'll be
Alright.
okay. This
I would
will be
like to
good.
resist the probe.
All right. He's taking all of you at the same time.
Okay.
So
That's what she.
so he does this, and I need Luinnil. I need you to make an intelligence saving throw,
Okay.
followed by a deception check.
Damn it.
And I give Luinnil a little poke for guidance.
How much is that?
1d4.
4.
Okay. So that's. And
I'm
I'm near
having-
Kihris too.
Yes. I'm having PTSD about the time we wanted to go into the caverns past the Akroan military, and I was like, we just need to.
That's 23.
Please.
23. All right, make me a deception check. As Ashiok's like reading Luinnil, he looks over at the rest of you and just goes, "Why do you resist? What have you to hide from me?" And then he looks back over at Luinnil. Make your deception check with disadvantage.
We didn't even get a chance to respond on that.
I don't have a good answer.
You don't have a good answer.
Do I still get a +5 from Kihris?
No, it's a check, not a save.
Right.
You don't get the guidance either, because it's within the same 6 seconds.
Right. That is a 14 at disadvantage.
Is he gonna roll against it, or does he just know?
I already rolled. He looks at Luinnil, and he just goes, they just go, "Stuffed animals? Really?"
Luinnil just really likes stuffed animals, so he's always thinking about them.
"The rest of you, open your minds immediately, or die."
I'll open my mind, but I want to try and do exactly the same thing, where they're all stuffed
Okay,
animals.
you're all making deception checks with disadvantage.
The rest of us are charisma boys. There's no reason not to try.
Make me an intelligence save first, though.
There are 1,000 reasons not to try. Is the intelligence save at disadvantage too?
No.
30-20. Thank God for Kihris. Thank God for Kihris.
I'm the only one who doesn't want to do this, though.
I got an 18.
Okay.
I'm so conflicted.
What did you get, Michael?
I haven't rolled yet. I'm terrified.
Oh God. So Ashiok knows you're lying, but 22?
Yeah.
Okay. All of you.
I'm sorry, 23.
23. On intelligence?
I got
Paladin.
a +5 to intelligence, but I rolled really high. It's 22.
Okay.
Which is why I was terrified.
Okay. Deception checks at disadvantage.
Uh-huh.
Come on. Come on, don't
If
fail
one
me
of you
now.
fails this, we're going into initiative.
I don't want to die in the lake.
I don't want to die in the lake.
Okay. All right.
You all realize that this just means that he's going to be able to summon Phyrexians whenever he wants. They're just going to be stuffed animals now. Like equally as powerful. They're just terrifying stuffed animals now.
We also agreed that they were weak to fire.
Xaine did say that.
Didn't say that. Okay. All right. What did everyone get?
A
That
16.
one.
Oh my god.
Damn it. Okay, I got a 19, but damn it.
Okay.
I did too, but then I got
It's
a 1.
literally the end of Ghostbusters. Like all of you have just like cleared your minds, and then Ray over here is just thinking. Don't think about a giant spider-like monster that has a whole bunch of appendages that terrifies things, and literally whenever you're around it, it can make you non-resistant to necrotic damage.
That's what the intelligence save was for, is to think or not think about it. The deception is to see if he believes us.
He nat one. He's saying he's describing what it really is in his brain while showing something else. I said you were going into initiative. I said you were going into initiative if anyone failed, and he failed. Really bad. All right.
Super bad.
Everyone roll initiative, please.
So does Ashiok now have this information or no?
You don't know.
Oh gosh.
Okay.
Okay, let me just turn on our music here.
Everything will be okay.
They look at you and just go, "Well, if you're not going to give it to me willingly and you're going to play games, I guess I'll just pull the memories out of your dying corpses." Initiative's above 20. 20 to 15.
16.
17.
Nice. Okay. 15 to 10.
11.
Kihris, what'd you get?
5, baby.
Roll off.
Oh. Hey.
Oh, I don't feel better, but that is funny. Oh, all right. Natural 20. What a waste of natural 20.
Damn it.
All right.
Coming to a 22 if it was an initiative roll, but a natural 20 nonetheless. 22?
Okay. So, Luinnil, these walls have raised around the arena. There's a lake, a podium, and Ashiok. What do you do?
Well, I'm kind of like, I'm gonna try to cast Banishment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Get her done, babe.
So
Charisma save?
that's a charisma save of 16.
Uh-oh.
That is a 27.
Damn it. Okay,
They're
then
so sexy, my god.
Ashiok just kind of like dissipates a little bit and then like reforms back together. You foolish child. You know that I am a planeswalker. I anchor myself wherever I need to be.
okay, good to know. And then as a bonus
Okay.
action, I'm gonna cast Healing Word on myself.
Okay. Wunderbar. Thanatos.
I will cast Fairy Fire at the person at Ashiok.
Maybe we can kill it. With the power of fairy fire, Michael.
He chooses to succeed.
You have to know that I never,
God
I
damn
never
it!
think it's a bad idea.
What is wrong with me? They choose to succeed.
All right.
I never think it's a bad idea. Ever. I've never disagreed with the plan.
Then bonus action, I go into a trance and determine a tale.
Let me think of a tale. A tale to tell. A yarn to spin, if you will. Xaine.
Bonus action, Hexblade's Curse. Action, hideous laughter. It's making him use up all of his legendary saves.
That's a 19.
Yeah, that passes.
Yeah.
Am I within 5 feet of him?
I'm gonna say you guys are 10 feet away.
Okay, I'm gonna back up towards the wall.
There is no...
That's my turn.
He is the closest to the wall right now. You'd have to back into the lake.
Oh, I'm fine with that.
Okay. The wall kind of surrounds the whole lake.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So you just back up to a podium. Wunderbar. You are now 20 feet away, unless you've dived in the water.
Nah, I can't swim.
Okay.
So
Kihris.
close. Kihris has made a terrifying discovery that he has almost no spell slots left from our Phyrexian fight. Nevertheless,
No.
Micheal is gonna try not to cry. Frack. Hang on. I'm gonna spend 5 seconds thinking about strategy, only to go, there is no strategy, I have to poke him with a stick. There is no strategy, I just have to poke him with a stick. And poke them I shall.
Okay.
Strike true for the love of God. Okay. That is a natural 20.
Nice. Roll damage.
So...
Use that spell slot. Whatever spell slot you've got left.
yeah, I'm gonna second level schmite him.
Yeah, let's go.
So Soar, and he's not particularly they're not particularly undeadish or fiendish, correct?
It's hard for you to say.
All right.
I will send the picture of them back into the chat.
Okay.
In case
I
you
just
have
get another
forgotten.
I get another D8 if they are undead and or fiendish.
No, you do not.
My guess is no. If they're a planeswalker, that makes sense that they would not be. Okay. Oh, sweet mercy. Okay. Okay, 6. Better than 6. Yeah. That's 19 total damage, doubled for 38.
Nice.
38. Shit.
Could have, and believe it or not, I'm a little disappointed. I rolled pretty low.
Do it again.
I would like to poke them again.
Let's go.
Scream mainly out of fear. If I beat you when I was old, I'll sure as hell beat you when I'm young. With a good strike, true for good measure.
Oh, I accidentally just sent that to Regan, and not everybody else. Strike true. Let's go.
So this is going to be very difficult to believe,
Is it a
but
nat 20?
that was another natural 20.
Holy shit! Let's go.
We'll just sit back and let Kihris
Just
do
let
it.
Kihris do this.
I'm gonna say
Smite.
very, very much mirroring what Micheal is feeling right now. I think there's a lot of like fear and heat of the moment screaming while this is happening because he knows there's nothing else he can do but poke this otherworldly godlike being with a stick. And so it's
And you're
also
doing
irony crying. And I'm freaking doing it. Okay, here we go. With feeling. Okay, that's better. Okay.
I feel like Kihris is Ralph in A Christmas Story when he finally gets to beat up the bully.
Yes, that's exactly
That's
what this
exactly
is.
what this is. I just see Nip.
Yep,
Yep.
That's for the chat, baby.
my bids have been fulfilled. That sounds wrong.
My bits
Right.
have been fulfilled. My bits. have been
How much
fulfilled.
damage is it?
19 again, doubled for 38, I think.
Holy shit.
My
All right.
goodness.
You just tear into them and they start to disincorporate a little bit, just hissing in pain. And it is now their turn. Unless you're gonna bonus
Wait,
action.
I'm sorry. I did that. I think I might have done that wrong. That was I'm doing the math. I'm so sorry. And then I think the last one was just a. Yeah, I did that completely wrong.
Yeah, because you said you did better, but then it was still a 38.
I think it's 23 doubled for 46.
Okay.
I rolled an 11 for the first one, plus 6, plus 4, and then I think plus 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
For 46. Sorry. And then I wish I could bonus action disengage right now, but instead I will bonus action
Do you have Polar
shield
Master?
it. I do not.
Okay.
Maybe in a couple of levels.
Okay.
But I think I'll bonus action Shield of Faith as an alternative to pissing my pants.
Okay.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
All right. Let's try this. And they just hold out their hand. I need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
How
Everyone
wise
At
am I?
disadvantage.
Why
Oh, dear.
disadvantage?
You still
Not
get-
you,
you-
Xaine. You don't have to make it at disadvantage. Everyone else does.
Ooh, I'd ask why, but I'll take it.
You don't get to ask why.
Everyone still gets, except Xaine gets plus 5.
Well, I don't need it. That's a 24 from your boy.
At
Thank God for an
disadvantage?
18. No, you said mine was fine.
Oh yeah, yours is fine. Yeah.
Sweet boy. Boy gets special treatment.
Fucking fuck. That is a nat 1 to just balance the scales.
Oh no.
Damn it. Are you okay?
No, I am not.
No.
Actually, no, wait. We'll wait to see what happens, and then. But I'm
What's
guessing
right
the
with you
answer is
today?
Thanatos.
11.
Luinnil.
Is that with the plus 5 that was
Mhm.
next to me? Okay,
21.
great.
Yeah.
21. At disadvantage, 21, Luinnil?
Yeah, I rolled.
Okay. I
a
trust you. I
9.
just want to make sure you did.
I have a high modifier for that.
I trust you. All right. So with that, Thanatos, you see the face of your father extend out from his hand, and then it melts into that of the Phyrexian Obliterator, and it screams at you. You are frightened. Kihris, you just see the Phyrexian Obliterator, and you're already so fucking done. You are frightened.
Yeah.
I'm still scared.
Spooky. You are frightened.
This might work to my advantage. They can't hit me if I run away.
Luinnil, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna cast a Witch Bolt at them.
Okay.
That is a 21 to hit.
That hits.
Perfect.
Get her done.
And
Get her done.
that is 19 damage.
Okay. All right. They're just like really reeling from all of this damage that's being thrown their way.
Do they have to make a concentration check?
21.
Okay.
All right.
Shot.
All right. Legendary action. Ashiok is just going to reach for you, Luinnil. That is also a 21. Does that hit?
Oh yeah.
You are going to take 28 points of necrotic damage.
You take half. You're next born.
Yeah, I'm next born, so I
Okay,
take
so
half.
you take 14.
14.
Make me a wisdom save.
13.
You watch your and you're making this a disadvantage, so just fish for that.
Oh,
nat
wait.
one.
Oh, a disadvantage, then that's 10.
Okay. You held on to it real tightly, but as Ashiok just touches your face and just traces, and you just feel this pain ripple through your body, you look down at your hands, and they're starting to melt into those scissor-like biomechanical appendages that you saw in the Obliterator, and you are frightened. Thanatos. You are frightened. You have to use your turn to get as far away from it as you possibly can.
All right. Before I... How far away... Never mind. I cast Dimension Door, and I teleport 500 feet away.
In what direction?
Back towards wherever the camp was, in that direction.
Okay, I'm gonna let you go off kind of to the side, because that's literally directly behind him, and you cannot move towards him.
Okay. Never mind.
And then you launch off to their left, and you are just in a plane, and no longer frightened because you cannot see Ashiok. There's a wall of blackness, and you are out of combat.
All right. Is there anything around me?
Not really, just plains, grass, a little bit
Okay,
of a
never mind.
road heading back to camp.
All right.
All right. Xaine.
Is he at all bloodied?
He is not bloodied. They are not bloodied.
Okay, let's see if I can get him to make some more concentration checks on keep holding that fear. I'm just gonna shoot him. It's the best I got. I'm gonna bonus action hex him and then shoot him.
Okay.
I'm not using green, I need purple.
Don't add the hex damage.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so that
What
is
skill
a
are you
dirty-
hexing, by the way?
Strength.
Okay. Is it dirty 20, you said?
Yeah, a dirty 20 and a 27 to hit.
Both hit?
So hex damage doesn't count. Perfect. I'll know that for next turn. But to start with, he's gonna take 8 plus 8 is 16 plus 8 is 24 is that starting damage.
24.
Here's a B. Max damage, baby. Plus 8 plus 8.
So 16 more?
Yep. And when I hit him, I'll mark him as my favorite foe, seeing that the thing doesn't work, and add.
You can't.
D4
You
to
have to
that.
concentrate favored foe. And
You're
you're
right,
concentrating
but
on
I-
hex.
I'm dropping hex though, seeing if it doesn't.
Okay.
Because I see it doesn't work. And that's another 4 points to damage the first time. Yeah, so it's only 1d4. Another 4 points of damage.
Okay. That's 2 attacks. That's 2 con saves.
Yep.
27. 21.
Yeah. Those would be 8 plus 8 plus 4 plus 2. Wait. That save would be, one of those saves would be 22.
No,
But
it'd be
half as much.
half of that.
Yeah.
So it'd be 11.
Yeah. Well, I tried.
Okay.
I'll back up if I can, scooching around him, try and keep distance.
So you're diving into the water?
I'm going around the water if I can, but if I can't, it's fine.
Okay, I'm gonna show you what you're looking at right now. This is kind of what you're looking at right now. Ashiok is right there. You are right there. There's this dais that comes out onto the lake.
Oh.
Okay.
So you'd have to move towards them and then around, or you'd have to dive in the water.
I'll move towards them and around with my movement.
Okay, that'll get you, like, here.
That's fine, I'm still far enough away from them.
Okay. That's about 10 feet, so you're aware.
Yeah.
Alright. Kihris.
I'm going to dive to the bottom of the lake.
Alright. You dive.
How deep is this lake?
Not very deep. It's probably about 30 feet deep.
Yeah, as long as they can't see me, because I feel like if they could, I'd have to do something else than just dive to the bottom of the lake.
So you use your action and your, dash to get there.
To the very bottom?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I think that works.
Okay.
I'll dash to the bottom of the lake.
So I'm wrong. So Thanatos, you're still frightened, but you no longer are affected by it because you don't see Ashiok. You are no longer really affected by it, but you're still frightened, Kihris. You don't see Ashiok.
He can't make the save at the end of his turn?
He can. You can make yours Thanatos too.
Save.
Stop it, Regan. Yes, I was just saying that. I was just saying that. Thank you for correcting me. I was hopping on that.
19?
19 passes. You're no longer feared.
Hell yeah.
No longer.
Wait, was that at disadvantage? It's still at disadvantage.
Ooh.
That was not a disadvantage. Let me try again.
No, wait, you're 40 feet away. You're not at disadvantage anymore. So yeah, you're not afraid anymore. What'd you get, Thanatos?
Oh, I haven't rolled.
What are you doing? Yours is not at disadvantage either. Anyway.
That's a wisdom you said?
Mm-hmm.
A 14.
You are still frightened.
I'm still feared.
It is Ashiok's turn.
Let's tussle. Come on, I'm the only one who's not feared. Let's go, bitch.
No, I'm still afeared.
How about?
Oh wait, that's what you said. Never mind.
How about you tussle? Luinnil, make me another wisdom save.
Okay. Come on, Big Daddy Dice, don't let me down now.
Big Daddy Dice.
Big Daddy.
That is. It was a wisdom.
Wisdom save, disadvantage.
At disadvantage, okay. That's a 12.
Ashiok just kind of grabs Luinnil's terrified face and pulls an illusory copy of Luinnil right out of him.
I'm normal.
Evil Luinnil joins the initiative.
Yes! Yes! Evil Luinnil!
Luinnil, you take
yeah, I'm excited.
You take 15 points of you take 8 points of necrotic damage.
Okay. Oh, I can't. Evil Luinnil's so sassy.
Evil Luinnil, I'm looking up Evil
straight.
Luinnil's stat block.
You're what?
I'm looking up Evil Luinnil's stat block.
It's not the same stat block as Luinnil, is it?
Yes, it is.
Okay,
Oh
is
dear.
it still also spell slots expended and shit?
Nope. It's a fresh Luinnil.
gross. No offense, but in this particular case, gross.
You bitch is ugly.
That's what he says when he comes out.
I'm just gonna say you're lucky that Kihris also passed that save, or
Yeah.
we'd have an
Evil
illusory
Kihris.
Kihris as well.
You can speak underwater.
Although I guess it just kind of looked like from the bottom of the lake.
Evil Luinnil is going to just throw a lash of shadow at you, Xaine. Make me an intelligence saving throw.
Oh, great.
Little does even evil Luinnil know, Xaine loves this attack.
Higher daddy.
Oh,
Oh wait, that was actually pretty damn good. That's an 18.
18? Alright, you pass, but you take half of...
Psychic, I'm guessing, or is it necrotic?
Actually, he's upcasting this, and I thought that did more damage, but it actually targets 2 more things. So it's going to target Luinnil.
Okay.
And that's
That
basically
lets
all...
Luinnil make the save, right?
Yeah. At disadvantage, but Luinnil can make the save. Let's see. Xaine, you're going to take 4 psychic damage.
oh.
Ow, it tickles.
Luinnil, what'd you get?
Oh, for my con save?
Your intelligence save.
Oh, sorry. Was this still at disadvantage?
This one is not.
Well, it was bad. It was an 8.
Okay. Then you're going to take 8 points of damage, and then on your turn, you're just kind of dazed. You get to choose whether you move, take an action, or a bonus action. You only get to do one.
Wait, from taking damage, does he get to make his wisdom fear save?
Yes, I said that he did, and he has to
Okay.
now.
Yeah. For wisdom save, that is it's a disadvantage.
This one isn't.
That was a,
Yeah, it is.
Oh!
No, it is. It is because it's the fear. Yeah.
Yeah, then that's a 9.
Okay, you are still feared.
Damn it.
All right.
that was a really good roll otherwise.
Evil Luinnil just says, "I'm prettier than you."
And it's cutting.
I
It's so cutting because it's probably true. The edge, the darkness just gives Evil Luinnil that little bit of extra oomph.
I'm like Luinnil Noir.
Luinnil Noir, yeah. Got has a fedora.
No, fedoras aren't cool. I just have slicked back hair.
Okay, that's fine. They're cool if they're
Not
like with a
poofy and
trench
big.
coat. Like if they're with a trench coat in the rain, then fedoras are cool. Anywho,
and on
One
Indiana
sleek,
Jones.
and then the good one looks like Fran Drescher.
Luinnil, it's your turn.
Okay, so good Luinnil.
Good Luinnil.
Friend Drescher.
So Fran Drescher. I am
Drescher.
I'm afeared.
You're feared. You have
So-
to. You have to. You don't have to move away, but you can't willingly move closer.
Right. Can I Misty step back?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna Misty step. I can only go 30 feet. Is that enough?
That'll get you out of melee range.
Okay. Well, that's what Luinnil's gonna have to do because he's
Okay.
afeared.
And that's all you can do
Melee.
because of the mind whip.
So Fran Drescher is doing that.
Top of the turn. At the end of your turn, Ashiok is going to. What are their legendary actions?
And they're not bloodied yet?
Nope. Make me an intelligence saving throw, Xaine.
Okay. And what's the verdict? A 16.
You take 25 points of psychic damage,
Jesus.
and you lose 1 spell slot.
Well, I think that's my last spell slot. Because I only had 4. No,
Snickies.
that's only one of my 4th levels. Okay, never mind.
What is one
I'm good.
thing? What is one thing that Xaine fears?
Spiders.
Okay. Ashiok now knows that.
I figured he did. He's been hanging out in Kane's nightmares all the time.
Well, yeah, he already knows that, so something else that frightens Xaine.
Losing his sister forever.
This quest of yours is doomed, I hope you know that.
Eat my ass.
If you ask nicely.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Okay.
Would you eat Xaine's ass instead of killing us?
Yeah, point of order.
Maybe.
Make Luinnil. Maybe. I mean, you know.
Lol. Okay, great. Thanatos.
Alright. I'm still frightened, so my goal is still to get away?
Yep.
Alright.
You can't willingly move closer.
May I
Okay.
make a meta suggestion here? The road to camp is available to you right now.
Yeah, I know.
Help.
Okay, great.
But also, I don't know how far camp is at the moment.
It's about a 30-minute
And-
walk.
Oh,
So, yeah.
Or a dimension door.
Everyone will be dead by then, I think.
You're right.
I hope we get there in time.
I could, like... I only have one spell slot left for Dimension Door. And then we'd have to, like... trek the regular way back. So I'm just going to walk on back to camp.
Alright. You
Make the
walk.
whiz save.
Make the wisdom save.
Oh. Was it a nat one?
It was in that one.
Oh no. You're just running back to camp screaming, and you think you see rustling in the bushes next to you. That's your turn. Xaine.
This sucks. Luinnil, how many hit points do you yourself have?
I have 29.
At full. What do
Oh,
you have?
67. Or no, I'm sorry. That's wrong. 54. I
Oh,
forgot
okay.
to reset it.
Okay. If I can crit, it might be okay. Do I want it? You're not feared. You are feared. You are feared. Yeah, I probably should just shoot Ashiok. Also, this thing did, like, no damage to me, so... Ashiok's been doing all the damage. Oh, that's bad. Okay, so I rolled a 13, because I rolled 2. I'm sorry, not a 13, a 14. And then I rolled a 14 plus 12, so a 26.
Okay.
So 26 and 14.
I'm gonna flavor that the first one hits, and the second one misses. So, roll damage.
Roll
So 8
damage.
plus 4
Roll damage.
Roll
8
that damage.
plus 4.
Or is it just a bunch of D8s in the bingo wheel? Oh.
That is 18 points of damage. Which is not a lot.
Ashiok is... Are they bloodied? Yes, Ashiok is bloodied.
Oh! Okay. Bonus action. I don't think I've got anything for that. Probably not.
Okay. So you fire one arrow, and it sinks into the mist, and then you fire another one, and Ashiok uses his legendary action to just open up, and from their stomach just pops out a massive spider.
Right.
Make me a wisdom save.
No!
No.
No, you would die.
That,
Loud.
my good lord, is plus 6. 17.
17. You were
Yeah.
frightened of it.
Yeah, just a
This spider has
right?
joined. Yes, this spider has joined the initiative.
Oh, come on! I guess I'm backing up 30 feet.
All right. You are now 45 feet away from Ashiok.
It just doesn't matter.
All right. Kihris.
I'm gonna bubble up from the beginning, from the bottom of the water, and you, having used all my movement, just to kind of go. I wish I could stand on water. I'll tell you what we saw if you leave us alone.
Give me a persuasion check.
Come on, we're doing well. It's bloodied.
But two more things have just joined the initiative.
Oh, okay. That is a persuasion? 22.
Whenever we get the nipple, he rolls well.
Oh!
I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say.
Take off your shirt for crits.
Anywho, Ashiok just stops and has Luinnil prepare a massive blast of something on Xaine.
What's it?
I hate all of you so much. I'm reminded of Peter Pan Goes Wrong, where they realize where like the audience is acting like it's a panto, and the guy playing Captain Hook is like, they go, "Oh no, it isn't." Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And he's just fucking freaking the fuck out.
Oh my god.
This is a serious play.
You hear evil Luinnil say, "I've got a blast coming for you, Xaine."
Yes, that canon happens. And Ashiok just goes, "Open your mind."
I'll let them come to me. I technically have no movement left.
Okay. Is anybody else doing anything as this happens?
I'm afeared. I can't do anything.
I'm still running.
I hit
I've been
Luinnil.
screaming.
If you
You
hit
hit
Luinnil,
good Luinnil or bad
if you
Luinnil?
hit Luinnil,
Luinnil.
if you hit Luinnil, Ashiok is still going to get that information from Kihris.
Do we want that to happen, guys, or can I prevent this shit from happening?
You're the only one. Luinnil is just frightened out of his freaking mind.
Well, he said Ashiok's gonna get the information anyway, regardless of whether you hit Luinnil or not. I think.
Right.
Was that what you said?
Yeah. The only thing you can really do to stop this is to hit Ashiok. Probably. Maybe. Make him make a save.
If he gets a hold of that information, everyone's dead anyway. This is not good. I'm gonna shoot him, I guess.
Alright.
Do I get to take an action here, or
One attack.
one attack?
This is a reaction, technically. I'm giving you.
That's a 19 to hit.
That hits. Roll damage.
Don't that! Pierce your feet.
You want to know what happened there? I was checking the stat block to see if he had shield.
Oh.
Does not have it prepared today.
Alright, so that's 17 points of damage.
Okay. DC is 10.
Fail!
27.
Damn it.
26, sorry. He just kind of just takes it in the head. Just one arrow just straight in the head. And then they turn towards you and just go, "Do not worry. This information will only serve to sate my curiosity."
I shoot him again.
before you do.
Oh, there was also a D4 on top of that because he's currently favored foe. There's 2 extra damage on top of that. Sorry.
Okay, that's still the DC is 10.
Yeah.
As you fire a second arrow, Kihris, you feel that information just kind of leave your mind, and then like redeposit itself gently, like it was a copy was made of it almost.
At least it was gentle.
It was
He
gentle.
controls seed and control Veed.
It feels he controls seed and control Veed, and it was so gentle that you fall asleep.
Oh dear. Good thing I
And
can breathe
as
underwater.
that second arrow flies at them, they just raise their hand. They're gone.
Along with evil Luinnil.
Along with evil Luinnil and the evil spider.
Okay. I need a 10.
We're out of initiative. Okay.
I'm just taking a nap at the bottom of the lake.
You're floating gently on the surface.
Oh, okay, great. Yeah, that worked.
And I'm still running.
You are no longer afraid, and Luinnil, you are no longer afraid.
Why am I running?
But
I'm so far away from everyone else. What was I so scared of?
Your father's face coming out of his head, that's actually kind of goofy now that you think about it.
You have Luinnil. Oh, thank God. Oh,
Oh,
God.
Oh, God.
I'm so glad that's over. God.
All
I
right.
want a hot dog real bad.
What level are you all right now?
9.
Yeah.
Nueve.
You are level 10.
All I had to do was get scared?
All you had to do was get
All I had
scared.
to do was get scared.
Technically fighting the Obliterator was enough to put you at level 10, but I wanted it to end at the end of this little mini arc.
gotcha.
While we wait for Regan, any questions on leveling up?
Oh no. Hold on.
We don't like get back up to. We don't treat it like a long
No,
rest.
no,
we just,
not like a long
for now,
rest.
just level up.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
We're probably going to end right here, though. Let me go see if Regan can just come back and wrap up with us.
Okay.
Sure.
Be right back.
Okay. Artichoke.
Oh,
Fly
okay.
to the moon and up, sing among the stars.
So the only thing that I get at level 10 is an aura of courage, and now I can't be frightened.
Oh, that's just cruel.
That is that's actually really funny. And friendly creatures can't be frightened either within 10 feet of me.
Oh, that would have been very helpful. Very, very helpful.
That would have just done the trick.
Yeah.
Oh no. Do you guys get any
Hmm.
cool things?
I don't know.
Not really.
Not really. I think I just get extra spell slots,
Me too.
and I don't know if I get to learn one more. So that's
Cool.
neat. Yeah.
Wait, actually, I don't know what I get. Hold on. What is this? Oh, I didn't even level up yet. That's why nothing happened. Okay. Now I did. Okay.
It looks the same.
What happened?
Stupid.
Stupid. Ugh. Double for any ability check you make that uses either. What should I add more proficiency to?
Oh, what are your options? Anything?
Arcana, deception, persuasion, religion, and stealth.
Do you feel like you need to boost the things that you're like really good at, or kind of like tie up maybe looser ends.
What's the question?
That's a good point.
He's wondering what to
thinking
put proficiencies in.
Yeah.
Also, I think for the people who just got back, the only thing I get at level 10 is myself and other creatures within 10 feet of me not being able to be frightened. And I could not think of a better way to level up after that than that.
Oh, that's so thematically perfect.
I agree.
You just say
Sheer
you
force
just
of
you
will.
just resolutely say to yourself as you climb out of the water, never again.
Yes! We were on the same page there.
Never again. Fuck that.
I will not be afraid!
How many feet?
What?
Within how many feet?
10.
Hang on, I think it's 10.
It goes up to 30 when everything goes up to 30.
Okay. Alright, so when you're fighting Ashiok, stay close.
Everybody huddle.
Anyway. You're all gonna level up. Basically, the second that you take a nap.
Okay, I'm gonna take a nap now.
It's about like 3 in the afternoon now. Sun's high in the sky, but starting to go down.
Oh no! That's highly triggering for me. As going through, like, I told you in this other campaign that I do, we go through like the most gut-wrenching stuff, and then the guy's like, I think it's about 12? I think it's about noon? And we were like, what?
Well, like, you got up at the crack of ass to come do this.
So, you have the whole rest of the day.
Yeah, the whole rest of the day.
I
Do
just
whatever you
wanna
want.
I just want to take a nap. I just want to take a nap.
Do you want to camp here by the lake?
I think
Oh
right
no,
after
no, not here.
Yeah, I think right after the initiative happened, and Ashiok fucking noped out
Bamps.
and everything disintegrated, he threw his bow to the ground and walked over and punched Kihris.
Ah! What?
Do you know what you did?
It was better than everybody dying.
We had a chance to win.
Yes,
It was
but-
not a large chance, but we had a chance.
Yes, and it wouldn't have been worth it to watch all of you either run away or die. It would not have been worth it from me. I'm sorry. You can be mad at me. I made a judgment call because I didn't want you guys to die. And I'm not saying you're wrong, but that is why I did what I did. We have to get out of here because this is only a small part of what we have to do. And if he needs help from other planes, then he's scared. They can't do it by themselves. And we can use that to our advantage. It might be naively optimistic, but I did not want to lose you guys here. Especially just after watching the person that Elspeth cared the most about die by her own hand.
When Ashiok comes back with those things at his command, it's on you. I'll go pick up my bow and go pick up Lysandox and start heading back to camp.
These things up here in the corner.
What? You've just been standing here the entire time, Phyrexian Obliterator, doing nothing. What do you have to say for yourself? Oh yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Not interfering with the Master's plan. You get out of here. You gotta talk to them.
Luinnil just comes up. Bye, Daisy.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Can I insight a history check if he was just going to use the Phyrexian stuff for research, or if there was collusion involved?
Give me an insight check.
Okay.
And Luinnil go up to Xaine.
You'd have to catch up with him, but yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Okay, I catch up to Xaine.
Thanatos,
No way.
are you continuing to walk, Thanatos, or are you coming back?
Yeah, I was like, at some point, I was just like, I'm closer to the camp than I am. I'm just gonna go. Well, actually, I don't know if anything's fine. I think everyone's dead right now. I'll walk back to them.
Yeah.
I should just leave them.
So then, at this point, both Luinnil and Thanatos are kind of catching up. Like, Luinnil's catching up with Xaine, and Thanatos is walking towards you.
Hey! You guys, you did it? I was very scared, but now I'm not, so I assume we won, right? We won?
Not exactly.
We got out of there.
Glad you're
No.
okay.
Oh. Everyone seems, you all look very, what's the word? You all look, like, it wasn't a great outcome here.
I'll kind of like side eye at Kihris and then just keep walking.
I don't really even know. I got scared and ran away.
I'll tell Thanatos, I don't think we had it. So I made a judgment call and told them what we saw.
Oh. All right. Well, what's done is done.
It was a dumb bitch other Luinnil.
Oh my gosh, yeah, you missed it. So much meaner than our Luinnil. Just sassy and
Man.
mean.
I was
Edgy, too.
Before I could use that tale I was telling, I didn't think there was going to be any use for this tale that I had when I rolled. But so luckily I was scared and I ran away, so I never used it. But it was like this thing where I could charm another creature and make it attack another one. So that would have been very helpful with a fake Luinnil.
Yeah.
Anywho,
But anyway,
what was that save, or that check? Insight check, Kihris.
It was a 1. We will get nothing today.
You have no idea. In fact, you probably think, oh, he's probably on his way with a whole army of Phyrexians right now, and it's all your fault.
Oh, thank you for that.
That one, dude. That's probably what it is.
Oh, no, totally.
Yeah. So you guys make your way back down the road, like following the river back to camp. You see everybody kind of all at once training in the field with the rest of the Leonin. The magic users are kind of standing off to the side and watching, but any martial characters, like you see Eco out there, Aranea, Dorothea, Bud even, and who else? I think that might be about it. I think everybody else is a caster. But they're all Naughty Jack too. They're all just kind of doing drills in the field.
oh, I forgot he was around.
Yeah.
Part of the
Everyone
class.
is.
He hasn't made a lot of noise lately. Oh, Xaine?
All right.
All right.
King Brimaz approaches, and just goes, "So, you got what you wanted? Get it all figured out?"
Yep, everything's relatively okay.
What do you mean relatively?
Just a war. That's gonna happen.
Wars happen all the time. It's just a
Yeah,
matter how you
but
deal with the war, and that you win it when it comes.
Well, if it doesn't murder everyone on the plane.
You sound very pessimistic. It's not very
Johnny and Elspeth were pessimistic, so yeah, I have every reason to be pessimistic about this situation.
Johnny was the most optimistic person I believe I've ever known in my life.
And he's still noped out of a place full of these things. I'm trying to figure out where our next location is.
Okay, well, you all have proven yourselves true friends of the Leonin of Agreskos, and truly, anyone who could survive what you looked into was devastatingly powerful. So,
Thanks.
of course, you're welcome to stay as long as you'd like, and you're always welcome back here. And in fact, when you're on your way out, I will send my honor guard to protect you from those Iron Mains.
We appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Now,
thank you. Yeah.
What did you see?
Memories, man. Memories. Dark ones too.
That could
Would
be
skip.
changed.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Things might have changed a little. Things might be a little wonky. We don't know yet. I guess we'll see. But you're still here, so I mean, we didn't change that much, I don't think.
That's very strange. You shouldn't be able to change things in the memories. But I've only gotten to the first one. Did you kill it?
Oh, no, absolutely not. No, we could not kill those things. No. Elspeth sparked us out of there.
Yeah.
I should have thought to save Elspeth. I figured it was more of a lost cause. I thought that was the point. So that we were supposed to abandon her. And then it kicked me out, so I thought I did the right thing, but then I went back in, and it kicked me out again. So, you're smarter than I am.
I wouldn't say we're smarter than you. I think we just, we find our way.
Are we currently in Sunsmere?
No.
No?
You
Okay.
are back at, let me look at it real quick. I think it's called Tethmos. It's nearby.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You're at Tethmos.
We should head to Sunsmere.
That was Sunsmere.
The lake was Sunsmere.
Okay. Then... Oh, you're right. We have to
Yeah.
get to Winter's Heart or into the Siren Scene and Mount Velis.
Well, you could go back into the mountains. And if you go back into the mountains, if you go north, you could, make your way to Mount Velis. Or you could go directly across the plains. If you just go north, you might be able to get to Winter's Heart. But that's a couple of days, maybe even a week away.
So you're saying Mount Velis is closer?
Mount Velis is relatively closer, but if you go to Mount Velis, it's going to take you longer to get to Winter's Heart. Kind of vice versa. You're kind of fucked whichever way you go.
I see.
So it's up to
What
you,
was that-
really. But,
Yeah. We can discuss this with our crew.
of course. We have stocked your caravan with provisions for the journey.
Thanks.
Of course. Xaine trusted you. Xaine put his faith in you. And so you have mine too.
Excellent. We could use more allies.
Definitely.
We are, we don't turn to the gods for our divinations, but we tend to know when things are rough. So, when the time comes that you really need us, we'll be on our way. Feel free to write as well.
Oh yeah, totally. Just give us your address and we'll
Oh yeah.
Oh
Do
yes,
some
it's
letters,
it's tent 12. Tethmos.
Tethmos, okay. And I just tell that to the Raven. Tent 12, okay. Excellent, thanks, okay.
That's so Raven.
It's the future I can see.
You could deliver the letter.
All right. So Xaine isn't paying attention to any of this conversation. He's just checking the map.
I was writing my notes, sorry.
No, it's okay. I thought that's what you were doing.
That too.
And so King Brimaz just kind of pulls over to Thanatos. So those things. Johnny never talked about them. Do you know what they are?
Maybe some sort of construct of some sort? No, but I remember in my head, I see Xaine shaking his head no when I say that, so I think that's wrong. You know what? I'm not quite sure what the hell they were. But they're big, they're scary, and they can kick the hell out of you. They will. And they kept coming. They seemed a bit impossible. So, I would keep an eye out. That may not be the last time we see them.
I see. Well,
You happen to see one roaming around. Send a letter to the Dakacia.
of course. Well, you'll be the first to know. And I'm sure that the fate of whatever those things are linked to you as well, so I'm sure that you'll know before we do. But we will stay vigilant, as always. You don't. I was about to extend my hand to shake it, but you don't have to stop it. I'm not your commanding officer. I sound like everyone's commanding officer, but I'm not your commanding officer. Can I get a sir, yes, sir on that?
Sorry, yes, sir.
Sir, yes, sir.
Thank you.
Sir, yes, sir.
You shake your
Sir,
hand.
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What a man.
I just confuse them. You're like, okay.
All right. So, at this point, Polemos and River approach. Polemos goes, "All right, so where are we going next? I trust that you've recovered the death mask."
We have. We do have the death mask. Look, we could.
Wait.
Yeah.
Before you say anything else.
Oh, sorry.
How the fuck did you know Slippery John? I'll look at River.
Excuse me?
You were here the night he rose to godship. Godhood?
Well, yes, I was doing
Xanagos.
I was doing a concert that day. But how would you know that?
Timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly shit. Anyway, answer the question.
I did answer the question. I don't know what you are talking about. I don't know Well, I didn't know Slippery John.
Oh, well. He said you guys were pretty good friends.
I'm sure he said a lot of things, and you believed him? And he's alive?
Well, was alive. Look, it's a long story. We jumped into a pool of memories, but there were
Listen.
also the past. It's kind of complicated.
Listen, I'm a pop star. A lot of people go, "Oh, I know River. Oh, I know River." And then I hang out with River, and then we had sex. A lot of people say that. And very... and
No, that
very...
did happen. Tell him that happened.
And she like kind of strokes your chest and goes, "And very rarely is it actually true. Occasionally it is." And she just kind of she gives you a peck on the cheek and slaps your ass, and then turns around to the group.
A burp. So it was just a passing comment from Slippery John. He was just saying he knew River Styx. It's sort of like a parasocial relationship there. You know what I mean? You watch people from the outside and you develop this one-sided, close personal relationship with someone you don't know at all. So that's definitely something Slippery John would do.
He was always a pathetic being in the end, wasn't he? Everyone's kind of freezing for me.
So
Why
is
is this
wet.
happening? Whoa, shit. I just lost everybody. What did you say?
Why
is
he wet?
Why is he
Just said,
wet?
why is Slippery John wet? Why is he wet?
I do not know. Why are you asking me this? This conversation is making me uncomfortable now. Has your curiosity been sated, Xaine, or do you still hate me?
Didn't say I hated you.
That's just Xaine, you know?
I suppose.
He just has that look. He's
You know,
not.
I was the first one of the group who actually thought you were okay and interesting, and then my sister kind of got those feelings from me and decided to start being kind to you and everyone else and accepted you into the group after that.
Okay. Thank you for the vote of confidence, I guess. Listen, I'm very uncomfortable with all this hostility. I just came over here to see how things were going. I'm going to go back to watching my friends fight. And she just turns around and leaves. And
In any normal situation, going to watch your
watch your friends fight.
I'm gonna go watch my friends fight.
Polemos kind of looks at you, Xaine, and just goes, "What the hell happened there?"
A lot.
Do you need to speak to Sinead?
Look, all I'm saying is someone from the school invited Slippery John. We don't know who that is. And when Slippery John says he knows someone who goes to our school, I'm gonna be a little suspicious. That's all.
You know,
I'll take
Xaine,
Lysandox back to the cart. We're still carrying around the kitty cat.
You never insight check Slippery John. I will say that. You just took him at his word.
Well, to be fair, Slippery John never lied to Kane. He tried to get Kane to see the truth, so... And James froze again.
Why am I
There
freezing?
he is.
Hello.
I don't know.
Okay. So, I guess that's really it for this session, because we need to decide where you're going next. So, yes, Kihris.
This doesn't happen. This doesn't have to happen to this session necessarily, but I'd like to go talk to Croakset eventually. If possible.
Sure. I'm gonna say that, like, you spend the day kind of working, doing random shit. Evening rolls around, people start heading to bed. You find some time, like, off in the grass to just, commune. What do you say? Hold on, let me change the music. Let me get something more.
My Father, thou art in heaven. Hallowed be thy name.
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. Sorry, Daddy, I've been naughty.
Okay.
Forgive me, Father, I've been naughty.
Anyway, what do you say?
I'm going to say you seem to have given me a gift, but you've told me nothing about what your plan is. A lot of forces are at work right now, and I'd like to know where your, at least a sliver of what your plan might be.
Maybe a persuasion check.
Gale. All right. Is it 24?
Your arm lights up and it pains you as you look at it. And you hear a voice in your head say, "This is also too dramatic."
Need something chill.
Oh, it's the Sephiroth theme from Final Fantasy VII. This is intense.
One-winged angel.
I only wish to be free, and for the natural order to be restored. And of course, to bring you back your Kane.
Well, I want the Kane part to be sure.
At this point, what you want is irrelevant. Things have been
No,
set in motion.
Yeah, I've been told that a lot today. Cool. I will. I expect you'll make your presence known when you want something.
Our goals align. You wish to be free of obligation, free of endless limitation. I represent a future where every hunger you have is sated. Don't fret, child. Soon all will be free.
And then your arm just goes out.
I'm just gonna go sit with Douglas a little bit. Thank you for letting me do that.
No worries. Is anyone else doing anything before they go to bed? Or over the course of the day?
I go to see Bud, but that's it.
You go and hang out with Bud. He's Oh, Luinnil! I thought you were gonna die out there. You were gone all day, but you weren't gone all day. You were only gone till like 3. But then you got up so early and you were gone. We thought the Leonin did something with you, and we actually threatened the entire camp, and we almost burned the entire fucking place down because I was worried that something had happened to you, and I didn't want anything to happen to you. And then like you know with Lysandox being kind of like passed out and everything, Savaros is just freaking out as well. We were all freaked out. We were really worried about you.
Well, I'm glad nothing got burned down.
Well, it almost did. I'd burn down something for you. Within reason. Like, I wouldn't, like, hurt a whole bunch of people. I didn't want to kill anybody or anything like that. I just wanted to be like, hey, yo, where is he? Where is he? I need to have my Luinnil back. And he just kind of, like, holds you and, like, cries in your chest.
Luinnil is very emotionally exhausted, but it's fine. And I just feel like him and Bud are just gonna like cuddle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else?
And then I'll go to bed.
Okay. Anything else from the two of you?
I go. I think Thanatos is like, from like seeing like his father and bringing like all that trauma coming up. I think we don't have to role play it, but he goes back to Toddy. And I think he just like unloads his day to her, and then she spoons him.
She spoons him.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very comforting spoon. She casts calm emotions, and you feel yourself relax into sleep. Anything from you, Xaine?
I think I just go to the edge of camp to be by myself and process everything. I'm probably ripping up grass and peeling it. Not like that. Calm my emotions, my god.
So moody.
Alright. Then on that, we're going to close out our session. Thank you for joining us. We are going to be taking a little bit of a hiatus this week for Ravenloft, but we should be back. I need to double check, but we should be back on Saturday for Icewind Dale, Rime of the First Maiden. Yeah. Stay tuned. Probably this week we're going to play some other games on the channel at various points whenever I can. Probably Baldur's Gate 3, some things like that. But yeah, thanks for joining us. Clickety-clackety. Please, come back-a-day. Goodbye! Goodbye! I need to move my air conditioner so I can see the end stream button. Good night. Good night.